Yo, what up? Y'all know what time it is. We're about to get into some of this gangster conversation. So if you a real one and you like to roll with the real niggas, you already know what to do. Tap in, you know what I mean? Hang out with your guys. But if you one of them other sucker type of niggas, you know we sucker duckers over here. You feel what I'm saying? So you can stick your head in your own ass, motherfucker. Gangster conversation is in session. Yo, what up? Y'all know what time it is. Yo, what up? Y'all know what time it is. We're about to get into some of this.
What's the deal, y'all? We tapping in. Y'all know what time it is. 10:16 p.m. that is. Why I say p.m.? I mean 10:16 Pacific because we are. My apologies. My apologies. I know that was a long intro. We was getting some shit together, waiting for people to come up in here. If you in the chat with us already, please hit the notification bell to let you know that we tapping in. Please hit the thumbs up, share the show. Arm business first. Appreciate y'all tapping in with us early. Again, share the show, hit the notification, hit the thumbs up, man. Show us some love. We're trying to get the show cracking off. But yes, guess it's the Good Conversation Podcast. It's your boy Cali Pitts, co-host Compton DJ. We got some real good shit for y'all today. I hope everybody woke up in good health, blessed to be breathing. But what's
What's
good with you?
good? Top of the morning, man. Off top of the morning.
Yeah, man, that's what's up. Blessed to be breathing. Blessed to be breathing. We got good shit for y'all today. We're gonna do some prison report shit with the homie. We definitely gonna jump into this AI. We talking about hip hop top tens and favorite artists again, because music is in our blood. So we definitely gonna always talk about that. We got this relationship conversation going on. So yeah, we got a lot of things going on, but we're gonna let the homie talk a little bit. I done ran my mouth already. What's up, my nigga?
What's good? What's good with the people, man? Appreciate y'all for tapping in. As always, it's always a blessing to be here with us with the show. Top of the morning. Be here with the show. As you see, we are live. So, things do go on, in the process of being live. So bear with us. It's all good. But appreciate y'all for being here with us, man. We got a few things we want to talk about. I don't know if we want to jump right into the AI thing right now or what, but AI consists of a few things that's going on in our life right now, not just with the actors and all that, but it's a whole lot that comes with that, and we are only aware of what's being spoken on,
Right,
and there's a lot of more things that AI is going to take effect on, and we sleep on it because we ain't really paying attention to it like that. So I think this is something we should really dialogue about and start paying attention to. And for everybody that's in the chat with us, if y'all know anything about AI, against it, with it, whatever, just let us know what's on your mind.
right. The homie K9 tapped in, another Compton representative. Um, but yeah, definitely. So we gonna keep the prison report AI for later, but we finna tap into this general public AI shit and how I think a lot of people still think the fight to bring AI and not realizing that shit here. But a lot of people realize it's already here. And you know what I'm saying? We dealing with it and they using it to shape decisions that are being made today, which is crazy. You know what I'm saying? To use a computer that's only smart as the information that's put into it to decide and decisions on people's lives and things like that is crazy. I'm watching it with the music. Let's go from the music point of view of it. And
Right.
everybody at, what I mean, K9, Face, y'all definitely welcome to tap in live with us, you know what I'm saying? Um, Especially when we talking about this music shit. But I'm watching the trickery go down, like right before everybody's eyes. And I don't think everybody really paying attention to it in the way that I kind of see it. Like I see a lot of these companies, they buying content, they buying a lot of artist catalogs and shit like that. Once they buy these catalogs and um, own these intellectual properties of artists, with the coming in of AI the way it is and the way they're using it, they're going to be able to just really get rid of the actual musician because they're going to own so much intellectual property. They're going to own so much rights and likeness. They're going to have AI So then they could create whatever they want. They could build whatever they want off of all the shit they own you already. So I look at the shit with the industry coming in, buying all this intellectual property and shit like that. It's gonna turn out to be a bad thing for the live actual artists, because it's so much that they're gonna be able to do with that intellectual property. You know what I'm saying?
Right. I mean, what far as far as you know, the homies that we have in here right now in the chat, you know, in the music and all that. I mean, what's the thoughts? What's your thoughts? I mean, because again, we only see and hear what we allow to see and hear speaking on AI at this moment, right? We ain't gonna get the full playbook on what AI finna take over or what they, you know what I'm saying, what they trying to press. But just be aware of the things that's out there now, how powerful it is, and what's being spoke on with AI. You know, just take that for what it is, right? And go from there. Think beyond that though. Don't just stop where what you see and hear right now on TV, because AI finna stretch. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, let's talk. I mean, what y'all feel about this? As far as the homies that's in here, that's on the music part, what y'all feel about this?
Yeah, because and then what's so crazy is that the gang is making so many changes. They doing so many right refusals, so many hoops and loops you got to jump through to even get your shit somewhere, to get paid for your content. They making it harder and harder, and
Right.
that artists are screaming out and speaking out for their rights, especially when it comes to streaming and AI. Who you gonna think be the next group of people that's coming for their rights in streaming? The singers, the rappers, the performers.
Right.
So right now, it just seemed like they are they taking it away from us by buying up all this content. We're gonna look up and there's gonna be, you know what I'm saying, no real music coming out, no real artists being pushed. It's gonna be regurgitations of artists that we already seen. And they're gonna keep them looking like the age we seen them in, the age we loved them in. They're gonna look
Keep
like,
it fair.
yeah, they're gonna still look like that. You feel me? And that's what's gonna be crazy about it, because we not gonna look at them as they aging and shit, because it ain't gonna be. But so we gonna still be into it. It's gonna give artists longer life. Like an artist gonna fuck with just how they, using shit to bring Elvis back and all that shit. You know what I mean?
It's
Like,
kind of like freezing time a little bit, right? I'm gonna keep your youth where it's at,
um,
right?
right.
I'm
Hold on.
I'm gonna continue. If your youth at your prime was bringing this much bread, and this is where I'm gonna keep your youth, and we gonna keep this going, just like this with you on AI.
Right. We got the homie K9 in. Definitely speak. Let me change this back. We can't see you
Yeah,
now.
what's up with the chat?
We got the
What
homie
up?
K9 building.
They
Another
got some
conference.
screens.
You,
Yeah,
you hear what we're talking about, right? You see what we talking about,
a
K9?
little bit. Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
All right, because it's still going through this setup thing, man. Let me close this setup thing out. It's like something rolling through. Hold on a second. No, what the fuck is connecting? Oh,
Okay,
let me
well,
close
while
this shit.
we're waiting on the homie to connect, right? We got David Medina in the building. Appreciate you for tapping in.
There we go.
Beat, appreciate you for tapping in. One Up, appreciate you for tapping in. Uh,
Nut.
I'm the coach in this new generation. My list is too real. He said, keep accountability for your business and craft first and foremost. Facts.
Most definitely.
Facts. Well, K9, man, you with us?
Yeah, this shit, man. My bad, money. Oh shit.
Well, we hear you. We hear you.
It's all good. What y'all got on me? Y'all chopping up on the AI shit, right?
Man, how you feel about AI creeping into this into our life like this, man? Like, you know what I'm saying?
Well, at the end of the day, you got to remember that with AI, they setting it. They setting all the stuff that AI is gonna say. So they setting levels. They setting levels of everything what it's gonna say. So basically what I'm saying is they setting a narrative for AI to say, hey, this is what it is. This is what it is. And us think that that's what it is. So basically, at the end of the day, you're gonna sit up here and everybody gonna believe what AI is saying is supposed you're supposed to do, or AI is saying that's the way it's supposed to go, or this is your way out. This is your. Say for instance, you go on a job application and you're doing you filling out your resume, and all that stuff now is gonna ask you for AI. Do you want AI's help to do this? So if you type in ask AI certain things, if you ask certain things about our culture, everybody AI is programmed to be on the same negative stuff that the world is on and what the world is giving us. So that's what AI is basically gonna turn it around and say like, all right, when you start talking about what you gonna ask it, like we ask Google or ask Alexa, you think all that stuff that they saying is already programmed against us already. So we gotta know to separate ourselves from the AI thing of it of us believing and letting it control so much because it's
Um,
already AI is programmed.
I want to say the fact that AI is programmed. Isn't it just the internet?
Nah, man, AI
Look,
AI
let me say, it's just because the internet is composed of shit that's put out there,
yeah,
information put out there. All AI is a program filled up with information, and you ask AI, and it's gonna all it's gonna do is compute the shit that's out in the internet.
it's been there. AI is not new. Yeah, you're right.
That-
AI is not new. It's been there for a long time. And like you say, just like you say, ask Alexa, ask Google. That's AI. So AI has already been here, but are we gonna believe what they tell us? That's what I'm getting at. It's like, are we gonna believe what Google says about somebody? Are we gonna believe what AI says about somebody? Are we
right?
gonna
Because check
believe?
check this out. Uh, I fucked with it. I said, let me fuck with this shit because we all anybody with an intellectual brain, you want to see. You ain't gonna just try to have conversation about that shit. We gonna tap in, right? So I
Yeah,
tapped into it and I asked the motherfucker a question, and it told me what it wanted to tell me.
that's right.
And when I said you're wrong, that's not the right answer to. They told me, well, prove to me how you know your information is right. I say, because that's my family member. That's my blood family. And they say, well, your blood family name is Wooty Whoop Whoop. Like straight up. Like AI just like this is name.
Yeah,
But the
Hey, you know,
but the nigga name is chronicled in history is what it is. But AI couldn't tell me his name.
yeah,
Gave whatever it wanted to give me.
yeah.
so like, hey, it's crazy that you brought up how you say Alexa, do this, do that, right? That is AI. It was just brought to us under a whole nother narrative. So when they brought AI in, you know what I'm saying? This is what it's gonna be. You know what I'm saying? So you gonna look at Alexa like, oh, okay, that's just a new upgrade on the phone. You know what I'm saying? I want the AI. You know what I'm saying? Because now the AI can do more than Alexa. You know what I'm saying? Or do whatever you call it, do whatever. You know what I'm saying? That's just debate. That was debate to get you, Alexa, cut the lights on. Alexa, do the Alexa. You know what I'm saying? That's good shit for motherfuckers that's just lazy, just like fuck it. I don't want to do nothing. All I gotta do is say this and it's gonna happen. So imagine now AI here in your home, right? The hell what Alexa can do. If AI can go do some shit that can fuck your mind up, it's crazy to a lot of people, but just guess how many people gonna start biting into AI?
Oh yeah, they it's because it's basically the same thing with phones. So they give us a phone with so much technology, right? Now, before we didn't have that technology, I had to know your number by heart.
Right.
I had to remember with all these new technology on phones. I don't know nobody. If I lose my phone right now, I can't call no numbers because this phone have made your brain lazy to say, oh, just push the name and call them. Just until you don't have your phone, you realize that because it's the laziness that comes along with technology is with it. So I bought a brand new truck. I bought a brand new Chevy truck, bro. Suck around. When I cut my truck off, AI sends this. You took off. You accelerated too fast. You accelerate. You
See,
brake. You brake too hard 4 times. Like, I just start opening up that app because I'm like, wait a minute, y'all tracking me like that?
just,
Wow.
now just think
You
about it.
accelerated too fast, huh?
Right.
You know,
Now just think about what you just said. Just think about what you just said, right? Now, again, they gonna show you Alexa to the all the comfortability of your liking. Now
right.
that AI is here, it's gonna show you some way beyond comfortability of your liking, right? AI is with you everywhere you go. You ain't got to worry about the police giving you no tickets for running the light.
No, you
AI gonna do that
don't.
for you.
AI
You know what I'm
gonna hook you
saying?
up.
Go do something stupid.
You
Go
gonna get
do
it in the
something
mail.
stupid. Thought you got away. No, no,
Yeah,
no. AI got you. No, no. He was right here. He did that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like motherfucker got to think, man. That motherfucker program is programmed way beyond your intelligence, way
way,
beyond what we thinking and talking right now. That motherfucker is
yeah,
programmed to just,
way.
you know what I'm saying? So the minute that everybody start going for it, the more and more people start going for it, it's now accepted. Not knowing that this motherfucker is a tracker. This motherfucker's all in your home, record everything you do, say, sleep, wait, shit, piss. That motherfucker doing everything. You know what I'm saying? And they quick to tell you, oh, we're not gonna use your personal info. Yeah, you are. Why you want this
Yeah,
motherfucker so sharp in our house like this? Then if you ain't gonna use our you can get all our personal information, but you telling me you ain't gonna use it. That's bullshit. They
yep.
make the
Same thing
laws,
with
my
them.
nigga. They make the laws. So
Yeah,
whatever they can't beat you on in the law that's going on right now, they gonna create a law to make sure they get you on it.
do it
Facts.
because
What y'all?
technically they're not supposed to be able to use. It's not supposed to be admissible. Stuff have to be. If you post something on Facebook public, it's against you. But stuff like your cell phone and stuff like that, they can't use it in court against you by the real law. They can't use it against you. So this whole thing with the traffic cameras, the traffic cameras that was giving people tickets, it's every one I got, I fought it. I won for a simple fact. A human and it's a computer and it's errors and you always can fight a computer. You know what I'm saying you can fight a computer because computers make errors just like humans make errors. So it's a picture of you, but it ain't. It's a computer. It's a computer. All that shit out. That's why they canceled out the cameras taking pictures of people giving them tickets because that shit don't work in court. It just some shit don't work. They can't change the law for it. Like if you paid a ticket from a camera, like you paid it by the intent to pay a fucking ticket that a camera like gave you. You didn't contest it. They just gave you a ticket. So it's a lot of our law and policy and a lot of stuff that are law ain't really law. So it's a fine line between law and policy and do and how things work. So
Right.
you know what I'm saying. So at that point. we gotta study more. So with
Let me
AI,
pull a
we
conversation
gotta look further than AI.
Right. See,
back
again,
some.
huh?
Listen, I'm gonna pull a conversation back some. How AI, artificial intelligence conversation about it. Now, I did hear or drop a phone. It's the opposite of that motherfucker allow you to do. It's set an alarm. It let you do dumb phone. He put out the first few the motherfucker sold out.
Huh?
How do y'all feel in the world? Can a concept like the dumb exist that won't social media? Hold on, man.
Up, man.
Is it DJ?
It's chopping up. It's chopping. The signal, you cutting in and out.
Now K9 is.
Hey,
I can't hear you. Oh no, you in and out.
what the fuck happened ever since I brought face?
Yeah, you going in and out.
Man, man.
I love this topic, though. On the
On the
real,
real,
we like, you know what I'm saying?
like, you know what I'm saying?
Check.
Mic check, mic check.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
Fucked up.
I mean, so far I hear you.
I mean, but is it clear though?
I think you still going in and out. I'm not sure, but I hear when you talking in your beginning steps.
Something ain't right. What about now? Everything
Yup, you're
how's
good.
yeah, it's face. Face came and fucked up. Tap back,
Mic check.
check. What's good? K9.
What up? That's that AI, man, trying to mess up the signal.
Hey, but the
AI,
cold part.
AI
The cold.
listening.
Yeah, that no doubt, no doubt. And again, that's another feature that's added that we ain't go see until later on down the line. But the whole thing of that is they taking the natural up out of life
Do
and and and
y'all
and, and, and developing your brain to make it seem like this computer, this internet world, all this is what you're supposed to be embedding in your brain. You know what I'm saying? See, like you say, you can't even say none of our phone numbers by heart because we so designed to
yeah,
use technology to where now we think that's part of our history, our life. Like that's how we was born. You know what I'm saying? And that's fucked up that how they take this, that how this is coming in, and you know what I'm saying? And we got to run with it. Again, we don't do nothing by hand no more, other than roll a blunt, right? And they got machines for that now, no. But what I'm saying though, they didn't took so much from us by using hand to where you have to do technology. If you don't do technology and you try to stick to the script and stay old school, you're finna be left behind, far behind.
right,
You
right.
know what I'm
But
saying?
again, can you hear me?
Yes, yes, sir.
All right. In a day and age, in the I and Kendrick Lamar released a phone call. It's the opposite of a smartphone. It can only make calls, texts, do the basic. You know what I'm saying? Think that phone can exist? Do you think it's an anti AI technology
You go.
that phone can exist? I'm going in and out again.
Yes, bad, bad, bad. Yes. It's bad. It's still bad.
So, man, I don't know, nigga. We was good. God damn it.
Is everybody off? You got everybody off that was on?
Mic check.
Mic check. Mic check. Good.
Yeah, see, it's do something.
Right.
It keep clicking and it keep doing. But do you think that phone?
You still going in and out, but I think you saying that. Do I think that phone can exist? If you saying today, in today's time,
Yeah.
with all this that's been going on ever since, if we went back to that, you saying could it be that? Could it just be that?
We released a phone that do you think that phone can exist? That just allow you to
You
call
see,
and text.
you breaking up bad when you saying what I want to hear is that's when you breaking up at.
Oh, Lord, just give me a minute. Let me.
Yeah. Our apologies, people. You know, we live, so we dealing with shit, and you know, we talking about AI, so you know, they fucking with us right now. So y'all bear with us, though. This the luxury of going live and you speaking on real shit. Salute to y'all that's tapping in. We see y'all in here, man. Keep the comments going. Twist y'all blunt up right now while the homie get the sound check right. Now we can't go backwards. We can only move forward. But it's a lot of people that don't want to move forward with the technology that's coming out. So how we deal with that? It's kind of like we forced to deal with what they putting out there. You know, either way we look at it, we're going to have to adapt to it by some way, form or fashion. Crazy shit.
Mic check. Can you hear me?
So far, so good.
Okay. I was asking, released, and I apologize, y'all, for some shit, but Kendrick Lamar released dumb phone.
Nope, you see, you still, when I want to hear what I want to hear, that's where it's going out at.
That's crazy. It's not letting me say.
Yeah. Right, what I want to hear, I can't really comment because what I need to hear, I'm hearing everything else. I can't hear, so I don't know how to comment because you know what I'm saying? Yeah, they playing. Let me see.
Can you hear me?
I hear you, but you blanking out though.
That shit crazy, hey, bro. All I can say,
See, we speaking on this, ain't you know, every time we go into deep conversation about some shit, it's what we go through. You know, for years we've been going through this, man. You already know.
that's crazy.
Cali girl asked dude the first iPhone. I guess she asked you the first iPhone was ever made. I don't have an iPhone. I'm an Android. It's an iPhone.
Question: Do the first iPhone ever? What that mean?
I think she asked him, "Do you know what the first iPhone was made?"
Nah, we direct answer. So can you hear me?
I I hear you.
I hear
It's
you.
the same platform.
The fuck going on, brother? But
Let's just get off AI right now because we too deep. We in a little deep on that.
now I'm on my now I'm, you know what I'm saying?
Say something.
I don't know, my nigga.
We're gonna get
I
off.
don't
We're
know.
gonna get off AI right now because
Right.
you already know when we get in too deep on shit, man. We get to have a problem.
That shit that shit
Somebody
crazy.
watching this that's talking in on us and fucking up our shit every time.
I just think it's just bro.
Oh
You
no,
know what
no,
I'm
she was saying no. I was saying Kendrick trying to promote a young phone. He mean the first phone ever made. Oh, okay, the first phone ever. That's okay. She said what she was trying to say. I couldn't hear.
oh, first phone ever made. You mean cell phone?
Was it? Is it the brick phone? No, it ain't the brick phone.
You couldn't text. So you know what I'm saying? What
I
I
think that was the
think
most.
he
That
doing
was the flip.
was making it for people who want to get away from so much media being forced upon you. About that with that phone because it don't allow it.
Right.
I'm still not out.
I hear you.
They say, I hear you.
Hey, but no, let's back up off that for a minute because you already know we got priors for getting too hot on topics, man, and only when we do on that level, you know what I'm saying? We had them problems and shit. So we'll fall back for a minute, but we're gonna double back on
Go
that.
back on that.
That's what's up. Hope everybody can hear me. This relationship shit. Before we talk about this relationship shit, if y'all still with us, tap in. Or how people this question. How do people or how should people in the relationship, but the
You going in and out
You
bad.
going
I
in
don't
and
know
out.
what you saying.
Back.
that's crazy.
I heard
I
how
heard how.
relationship. That's all I heard.
Heard.
One more time, I'm pissed off.
And you know the cold part about it never going on. Again, our apologies, y'all. You know this shit we go through going live. You know what I'm saying? Unless they try to use your mic transition. No, what's up? Where you at, man?
Mic check, mic check.
Oh, you sound a lot clearer.
Let's see, so we good.
Yes, sir.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Well, let me try to bring this nigga K9 back on. See if we can have this conversation. You know what I'm saying? Probably piss off some women because we got all this testosterone talking in this bitch. Conversation. You know what I'm saying? Probably piss off some women because we got all this testosterone talking in this bitch. This nigga K9 phone.
I hear some echoing now.
Yeah, that was K9 phone and shit. But yeah, so how do you deal with that shit, bro? How do you deal with it, or how should people
Now,
deal
Seth,
with
let me give you a question.
how should you deal with, or how should people deal with being in relationships and the, the person's family don't agree, or maybe your family don't agree?
You hear me?
Damn, that's kind of deep right there because I've seen people in them situations, right?
Okay,
I've never been in those situations again because I left home, but I've known people personally in those type of situations on all levels. I think at that point when them two make a decision on what they want to do, because they moving forward in life. You know what I'm saying? It comes to a point where you gonna do it like the best and you gonna make your own mess. So you can't dictate how they make their mess so much. You can speak on it, but at the same time, you still got to let them build their nest, how they build their nest. Because you built your nest, how you built yours. You know what I'm saying?
Right, right. Now I hear you. It's crazy because now you kind of muffling and
I
echoing a
hear it
little bit.
too. I hear it. I hear
That's
it right
crazy.
now.
Um, yeah, I think it's a level of you shouldn't give a fuck, but you also don't want to lose your family because you finding family. You know what I'm saying?
Make it family.
That's what I'm saying. The fact
Yeah.
that you um creating your own family, more family, or should I say, you don't want to lose your family because of that. Is it important? Like how is it? How important is it? All right, let's start. Let's just take it one by one. How important is it for your woman to like your mother?
To me, it's very important
Why?
because I mean, my mother is like that's my heart. That's my sister. You know what I'm saying? So that's mandatory. That got to be mandatory. And I know what you're saying because I've seen opposite. You know what I'm saying? I don't understand it. It's crazy. But that and they just go to show you the personalities of individuals, how they think. I don't know. We come from a background where that's just natural. That's what you do. That's you bring, whoever you're dealing with to the house, the family, go eat. You know what I'm saying? It's okay. But to have opposite with that and you trying to build your own nest, it's like that's very difficult.
Hey, is your echo cancellation on?
Let me see.
But yeah, that is true. We got the homie Bronk in the building. Salute. What's up, my
Right, what's
nigga?
up,
He
man?
say, all right, all right, all right. Let's get face up in here. All right. So yeah, this nigga face was eating on camera. That's why I kept his ass off camera, y'all. We don't want to see that nigga chewing the shit.
I'm gonna tell you this. If you go in, oh yeah, y'all got echo going on over there. Who got their body source on? This is the engineer talking. Who has another source playing they besides?
Wasn't me.
Turn that game down. Game down.
Like what? Anybody got something on?
Now we good. No, I still got echo from somebody though. But
What
I
you got,
don't know.
DJ?
What that echo? All my stuff is on there.
DJ got a hella echo. DJ got an echo. DJ got a reverb.
Mic check, mic check. What's good with your face?
Check. I got a delay. DJ got a reverb.
Well, no, you not delaying over here. You hearing me in the delay?
No, I just hear me in the delay.
But I hear you. I hear you right on.
Yeah, it's in your spot. You working out an interface. You got an interface on your mic.
Nigga, I got my mic plugged into my Apple computer, nigga. I don't know what you talking about.
It might be that. Oh. Turn your motherfucking mic off on the computer.
It is.
You got the computer mic on?
Yep. Yeah.
How far is your speaker away from your mic?
You know, shit, my mic here. My computer
Check.
my computer over there.
Check.
You still hear echo?
Yeah, it is what it is. I hear that.
But my shit, before I even hooked my mic up, y'all was hearing echo though.
No, I was hearing you was falling out from earlier though. Even before I came when you was falling out. Then when you reset, then DJ had an echo, but then you got clear. You got clear now. Everybody else got fucked.
Everybody else got fucked.
So you the source. It's probably the computer because everybody else going out of phone, so it's a simple check. Going out the computer is complicated.
Yeah, I'm going out my app. Out my Apple.
Yeah, it's complicated. We'll set it up though. I'll hook it up. That's the type of shit I'm into right here. You talk about tech. Yeah, fuck AI. I'm the general intelligence. I'm gonna tell you what the fuck is going on.
Yeah, Brock, you gotta come on, man. You gotta come and tap in, man. Shit, get up here, man. Let's talk some of this shit. You know what I mean? But yeah, what you feel about that though, Face? Shit, because we sound pretty decent right now, but how you feel about being in relationships and the family don't agree? The family don't like your spouse.
I'm always looking at the shit like that, baby. So I know the real intelligence is that your priority is your spouse. When you get married, your priority is your spouse. That's over your parents, over your kids, over everybody. The spouse comes first. The parents gonna go about their business. The kids gonna go about their business. But the one you with, that's your spouse. So it don't matter. Like if you, I want you to love my.
What if you're not married though? Like let's try to help the young generation who get with each other and they really don't understand. Like some will lose their family because they creating more family, so to speak, is what I want to say. But let's not put it in the aspect, the perspective of married, of just people getting in relationships, and these are normal processes that some people deal with. Some people not liking your girlfriend or your boyfriend or the one you choose to be with.
I think when they talk about I'm not talking about legalities here. I'm talking about when they say your spouse or the one, you know what I'm saying, your wife, your husband.
They say you echoing bad.
Yeah, I am. I hear it.
Let's see. Try to reboot. Come back in. DJ, what you sound like?
I don't know. Shit, Mike.
I don't know.
Mike, check it out. My
Everybody volume is down. Like I can't keep cutting these niggas further and further. You know what I'm saying? Cool. How that sound? They saying y'all volume might be too high. I don't control their volume. Let's see.
Mike, check. You hear me?
Yeah, I hear you. You sound way better too.
Still got the echo.
You got the echo.
Nigga, you got the echo.
No.
I ain't even sleep with this broad. I just told you I did, nigga. You got the echo.
They say we sound better. We good now. We sound better. Hey, I don't know which one of you niggas is Bruce Leroy with the glow, but you know what I'm saying?
You don't got the glow, nigga. You don't got the glow. You don't got the glow.
Right.
Yeah, man.
But
what's up, though?
But yeah, we back at it, man. We having that conversation, man, that family conversation, because AI, they finally jumped off our back. Let me not even speak on that. But yeah, man, like what should people do in those situations? You know what I mean? Do you want to lose family because you making more family? Face, finish what you were saying, bro, because we stepped in your point.
Well, what I'm saying is that when I say your spouse, your wife, your husband, whoever the fuck it is, it's like that don't mean just because America gave you a piece of paper and you paid the registration fee. I'm talking about who you shack up with, that's your spouse. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Okay.
So who you in a relationship with, whether you make it official with the government or not, that depends on what country you're in. Some countries, as long as you move in, that's your wife. You know what I'm saying? So we ain't talking about that. We talking about the way it goes is that just logically, who you sleeping with and who you waking up with, that person is gonna be the most important part of your life and shit. There ain't nobody closer to you than that except for a celly if you ever go to jail. That's the only motherfucker gonna be that close to you. But y'all ain't gonna touch like that. Y'all just gonna be always. I wake up, I'm talking to you about my thoughts. I go to sleep, I'm talking to you about my thoughts. You know everything going on in my life because I have to process it somewhere, and I gotta bring it in here and process it with you. That person overrides and succeeds everybody else on your schedule. My mother, my father, my kids, my whoever. My wife is first. My girl is first. You know what I'm saying? Then everybody else have the pecking order on wherever you fall in my heart. But my responsibility lies to home first.
That should go without saying. You know what I'm saying? Anything outside of that that's against what you know in your heart, what you trying to do, probably ain't even your best in your heart at that moment now. It probably the love probably didn't ran its course. You know what I'm saying? Because now when you trying to set nature on yours and motherfuckers is against that, it's like, hold up, man. I'm
Yeah.
trying to see what you see. You know what I'm saying? Just based on we families, this is how we grew up. But if I don't see it, don't try to force me to see what I don't see, but y'all want me to see it. Don't force that. You know what I'm saying? Because now I start thinking ill manner towards, you know what I'm saying, what you doing with it.
What about if the energy is coming from the other way? Cali Girl West Coast said it will be tough because the family can point out every flaw in a relationship and make it so front and center. What if the person you in a relationship with got a problem with your family?
What if you in a relationship with a dramatic motherfucker that you need to get the fuck away from?
No,
Or
but see,
what
I
if
want you. I want you to answer this question though, Face, because the way you said it like right because you said it's our duty to covet thy spouse, right? What if the person you in a relationship with got a problem with your family? Do the rules still apply that you should covet thy wife?
if you talking about my house and
No,
how
I'm just talking. We talking in general. We ain't trying to put the Yeah,
General
we just
dialogue.
general. Like,
I
so
mean,
do
but
do you
that's what I'm
still
saying.
stand by them same rules though? Covet thy wife. If the wife is the one with just don't like your family for whatever reason.
What I'm saying is that everybody's situation gonna be different. So it ain't no general answer. Because everybody's situation, your situation might be different than mine. Mine might be that, okay, my my wife don't like my mom's, but she got good reason to. And I don't like my motherfucking mom. So like, what the fuck? So she's making good decisions. I love that, man. Keep it up. But now, if I'm a nigga who cherishes every vision of my mom and oh my mommy, she's so bright and just, and she knows it all. And my girl, you know what I'm saying, needs to. As soon as I say my girl needs to, I need to go and check what path I'm going down. I would advise her, depending on who I am. You might got a girl that you can't tell shit. She gonna cuss you out. You can't tell her, you can't direct that. It is what it is, or else you're gonna leave, and then you might get beat up. So you might as well just fucking stay and deal with it. So, or, you know what I'm saying? Or in my situation, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not really worried about, like I chose a spouse that went along with a program that was controllable in my life. Another nigga can't say that. Another nigga can't say, "Oh man, I'm my girl won't never just get out of line with my mother." He don't know that because she might. You know what I'm saying? She might hate her ass. Like I tell you this, I know a motherfucker. Let's. Uh, I have a friend. let's call him. I have a friend, and he got a baby mama that the baby mama and the motherfucking mother hate each other like with a movie type drama. Like shit can like insurance policies could get taken out in this beef. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, but he don't fuck with either one of them. You know what I'm saying? It been a time where they didn't get along and he fucked with both of them. But he know that his mama, his mommy, his mother, she can be hard to get along with. If you get along with her, you might be twisted. Cause she just a regular girl in the hood that grew up in the hood with everybody else, and that's who she is. She ain't perfect.
Face, you gotta fix something. They saying you still got an echo. They saying everybody good but you.
Oh.
Bronx say, well, in those cases, it's the expectations of the family that aren't being met. So they warn their relative about the potential disappointment that they may have to experience. And that's true. Like, that's what I was saying about Face. Like, when he gave us the point of view of biblically that this is what you're supposed to do, covet thy wife. I just wanted to know, like, is biblically, is that what we still supposed to do, even if the wife have the problem and not your family, so to speak, and you don't have to, and you can love your mama, you cannot love your mama, but right is right and wrong is wrong. Like, you know what I'm saying?
I say it's like in a sense like that you deal with it to the best of your ability, right? It's not like you choosing sides at this point, right? Unless you know for sure that one is right. I mean, what's right is right, what's wrong is wrong, right? But if it's over some petty shit, it's like you don't choose no side. Okay, y'all don't talk, fuck it. You just stay there, you stay, and that's what it is. It's a number of ways you can deal with shit, or you can assemble motherfuckers like, hey, look, this is what we finna do, whether you like it or not. That we assemble right now, but this is what we finna do. This we finna bring starch out. We finna crease this shit out, and this is what we finna do.
And see,
You know
that's
what
what
I'm
I was
saying?
saying. That's what I was saying. Like it's different ways to approach it depending on who you are, what situation you, what kind of kit you working on it. But
Right.
it's always like one is your priority is with whatever skill set you got. Your priority is home first. You know what I'm saying? So it ain't about picking. If you're a pick a side person, then shit, you're gonna be in all kinds of dramas. So this only one situation. But if you're not a pick a side person, you just say, hey man, life is easy as we
I
can
mean,
make it.
because that's just shit you gonna deal with in life. How many times we done been on the yard with homies and niggas don't get along?
Hey,
Think we homies,
see,
nigga. You know what I'm saying?
that's
So I mean, it's just shit. It's just, I mean, it's just. But we have ways we deal with that though.
see
You don't have to
the
get
thing
along with a
is,
motherfucker, but we gonna still chill when it's time. We gonna do what we need to do when it's time, and that's that. You know what I'm saying?
nah, see, it's kind of different in jail because depending on who you are, it's some niggas going to jail that's going with the flow and trying their best way to duck and dodge and not be a part of none of the problems. So you could tell them anything and they don't have a rebuttal. Unlike a woman in a relationship free, she gonna always have a rebuttal. So you know what I'm saying? It's like um like I could be aware of my wife being bipolar. Not in bipolar in the sense to where she's medically sick, but bipolar in the sense to where I be like, this ain't the normal you. This is that other you. You tripping. Like you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So it's just I'm a right and wrong. Like I don't
Right.
give a fuck how you feel about somebody. But don't be out there just because you don't like somebody or because you think of a way about somebody that respect you don't whatever. But if something is right, it's right. So if something is wrong, it's wrong. Like you know what I'm saying? And that's just how I am. So if I'm gonna put it on me or give any advice to a person, like you know what I'm saying, as we be trying to do, it's more like you know what I'm saying, making a person stand on right and wrong instead of you know
And then you have to understand this too, right? We don't share the same emotions as female. So when they tend to cry and want to do things in a way we don't understand, because a lot of times they do things we do not understand. Like, what the hell is you tripping? Like, you know what I'm saying? But again, that's just the up nature of us men as men. It's not like we don't care or show no concern. It's just like we don't trip on things for a reason because that's just too petty for us. When we're a female do it, we supposed to cater to it, even though we know it's not right.
Um,
Right? So do we keep that cycle and let them continue to do that, knowing it's not right, or do at some point we break like, hey, look, no, we got to change this up.
all right,
You know what I'm
all
saying?
right. That's a good question, and I'm gonna give it back. I'm gonna kind of look out for the females, right? And let's see how we can answer this question, right? You see how you said it? What sometimes they think shit that'd be petty to us,
Right.
and just cause something petty to you, don't mean to the person it's coming from that shit ain't heavy. So, but as men, we be like that shit petty, da. Like we'll wash that shit off how we wash it off because that's the way we think. We be talking about shit, about just the way shit be. We always be on the phone just chopping up and just tripping like, man, this shit crazy out here. Now, you know how we be like, females don't sometimes understand when a nigga make a decision, it's because he know, but they be tripping like, cause they don't deal with that shit or they never had to live under those circumstances. They think that shit's stupid and niggas be paranoid. That's the same shit. When we be thinking the shit they talking is petty, and they think the shit we be talking be paranoia, you know what I'm saying? It's just a lack of understanding in that moment. Like that, I think it just be a lack of understanding.
Petty. See what I mean by petty is when both parties can agree on something they know they can, but they chose not to because this person feel this way, this person feel that way. Right? It's common sense where you know we can agree on this shit. It's obvious stuff, right? But just
It's a
because
right
it's
and wrong.
female, but look, just because it's females, you gotta let females do what females do. You know what I'm saying? Guys, us, we deal with shit when we in situations where we at this like we gonna figure it out. We gonna come to some type of understanding immediately. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's good or bad, but we gonna come to an understanding. And that's just how it goes. You know what I'm saying? So of course we deal with shit on a way more rougher scale, and we'll look at the shit that they trip on like, come on, man, that shit. You serious? But we don't have that bone in us to succumb to crying, shedding tears, and being emotional. We don't have that bone in us like that. It's not easy for us to have that bone like that for them. So just like we got to respect like certain things that okay, you want to cry about that, I give you that. But a lot of this shit, nah. You know what I'm saying? But when we make a
I
point
mean,
on shit, and we know we right, and it is what it is. It got to be that.
see, I
Understand us
think
like you want us to understand y'all. You know what I'm saying?
to me, it depends on what generation your female live in to
Right.
how you can deal with them. You
What
know what
she
I'm saying, or
adapting
how you
to.
understand. You see, if you got a woman born in the '70s, raised in the '80s, she away. You know what I'm saying? 9 times out of 10, she away, and it ain't like a female born in the '90s, raised in the 2000s. You feel me? So depending on what, and then you can have a woman born in the 2000s. You know what I'm saying? Or born in the '90s, live in the 2000s, but her mind perspective is the 2000 generation. So I think it depends on what generation your woman live her life in, have her morals and shit set in. If you know that, then you gotta deal with that generational type of shit, and you know what's coming. To a certain extent.
See, but
Hey,
this
real
come
quick. Look. Hey, real quick for you speak facing me. I'm finna step off real quick and come back. I gotta take this call. I'll be right back.
For sure. And what you were saying, Face?
I was saying, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like that's why it's hard to answer that question without putting it into like, all right, you talking about what type of person and who, because it's gonna be different every time you pop into that scenario that you gave me. Like, okay, my mom's or my girl tripping on my mom's. Okay, that's hard for me to fathom because I wouldn't even be sticking around with no shit where I got some shit like that in the air.
Right, right,
Be like that's a sign right there that you into drama and shit that I don't do. So I wouldn't even move. I wouldn't be around that. So you got to think it's a questionable percentage of motherfuckers like me in the world that it is like whoever gonna go for it and be like, oh nigga, I don't talk to my moms no more because my girl don't like her, or now me and my girl be arguing because she don't like my mama and I love my mama and all of this shit. Like I'm not gonna sit there and that, and so I'm not even going. Uh, I think I was just raised to pick qualities better in a woman. I was raised.
right,
You know what I'm
right.
saying?
So,
Even though I was like, it's weird that I would say that because my history kind of is like I kind of wasn't raised, but I was raised to a certain point. I had all the right examples to a certain point from single mother taking care of two kids in the apartment. I remember that on El Segundo. I was 1 to 2. I was born to 2 years old. I remember this shit. You know what I'm saying?
right, right,
Then I could go from pops from 2 to 4. Pops was married, had a wife, and had a house in Inglewood and shit, and it was all in the neighborhood with the kids, and so it was like I had that, but then I went from there to grandparents. Grandparents, that's like shit. Leave it to Beaver. So the most time that I had an example was grandpa and Poopie. That's my grandmother. Grandpa and Poopie in the house. Like grandpa got 2 jobs and 3 jobs, his own business. Grandpa a teacher, you know what I'm saying? He was teaching at Southwest College, teaching photography. You know what I'm saying? My grandmother was a homemaker, but she really was like a real popular fashion designer, but she quit because of the business. So she was just the mother there. So now it's like we was vegetarians and shit. Like we didn't have the same kind of. So I had a lot of visual of this with a man and a woman, and then I never seen them argue. I seen my grandfather get mad one time at my grandmother, and he just went in the backyard and started mowing the lawn, and I think he said, "Damn."
hey, see what's so crazy is that I had the total opposite, right, of you. I never had a grandparent. They existed, but I never had them. You know what I'm saying? Never had a father. I know the nigga, don't know the nigga. You know what I'm saying? So only had moms, but that's why when a lot of niggas be like, "Oh, I didn't have this, I didn't have that," I be like, "Ah, that's crazy." You know what I'm saying? Nigga ain't had none of that shit to times two, um, but I still have a moral value, and I still have a high respect for a woman and what type of woman I always knew I was gonna have and shit. You know what I mean? So I agree with what you saying. It don't matter how you were brought up. It matter about what stuck with you as you was brought up, and those things. You know what I mean? I saw through just my sister was a beautician, so just women. And I used to sit in the house, you know what I mean, all the time. I was the youngest out of 7, you know what I mean? So they wasn't playing with me. The age gaps was too crazy, you know what I'm saying? So I'm in the house a lot, my sister braiding hair, and I used to just hear women talk. And I seen hoes. I seen my sister braid hoes hair, talking about fucking they friends, niggas, and I seen my sister braid business women hair and talking about how they don't give a shit about a man because they worried about their careers. And I seen my housewives, and I just seen all type of women come through, and I always knew what type of women I was gonna have. You know what I'm saying? She was gonna be a piece of all that minus the whole shit. You know what I'm saying? And like you say, if you aware of them little moments happening, you won't deal with that shit. Like you say, you wouldn't even deal with that shit if you seen that, oh, you problematic, and you problematic in a way I don't want to deal with. So you gotta go. or I gotta go, whichever the case may be. But no, I get what you're saying.
And don't get me wrong. I have not always chose perfectly, because if I did, I would have only had one girlfriend my whole life. This is shit that I learned from trying or thinking this, or oh man, feeling this or whatever. But then in the end, when it get to a point to where I recognize the situation is not in my control, as far as like I can't bring no peace to a situation, or I can't bring no peace to myself, then I'll bounce. And then like I don't be bouncing on no like fuck you bitch, no, I don't be doing that shit. I'll be like, we be cool, we be friends and all that shit. It's like I might be your friend for the rest of your life. You know what I'm saying? And like your kids might be my guy. Like my godson's birthday was yesterday. He passed. Rest in peace to Nigel. He passed on his 15th birthday, playing football at his high school. But yeah, his mother. You know what I'm saying? Like that's my ex. We still cool. You know what I'm saying? It's like that's how close we is. It's like your son, like you my ex, but your son is my godson.
Right. That's what's up. I mean, but see, again, everybody be like, oh, it take a special kind of female to still be cool with a dude she used to be with, or you know what I'm saying? I think it take a special type of dude. Like just a shout out to all men that really handle their business. Like pause, no homo shit. You know what I'm saying? But if you really handle your business and you could be the type of dude to pass on, just like my guy Face, he passed on in life. He had to go keep journeying on his journey, but that kid he encountered was still his. With the relationship and all that shit still remains. So salute to you for that, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because I respect that kind of shit. Too many dudes get in a relationship, and I'm calling niggas out, yeah, whatever. Too many dudes get in relationships with females that have kids. These kids get attached. These niggas get weird, leave these women, and leave these kids with thoughts and memories, because nigga, we grow up with that shit. We grow up remembering Larry and Leo when moms had to do that kind of, had dated different niggas. And as a kid, you don't know it's just a date. You looking at a man, and just depending on how he coming in the motherfucking house, slick talking, slick dressed in jewelry. No, those are flashing moments. Like, they can go read Donald Goines and check out some shit of niggas who haven't. You feel me? Of how that impression could turn a motherfucking child. You know what I'm saying? So when we have a nigga like Face who been through what he been through, you know what I mean? Just salute and flowers, bro. Why you still here to still be that kind of dude, bro, with all the pressures of a black man? Flowers. You know what I'm saying? And you too, DJ, like, you know what I mean? I know, not to just not, you know what I'm saying? You wasn't here when we was talking, but you too, because I see what you do too, bro. So salute to you too, because
Most definitely.
niggas don't care like that. Like still, I still don't see it. And I know it's a lot of them out there. So let me say that. I know it's a lot more brothers like you two niggas who stand in where niggas stepped off from.
Yeah, them niggas just don't make no videos. That's all.
Yeah, I mean they don't. But see, that's why I'm you know what I'm saying, speaking on you niggas. I would speak on you niggas and send them flowers because y'all never bragged. This shit just came up in regular conversation.
Right.
And I tell you some real shit. It's like people gonna be people, man, and the representation of people is important. So we gonna get a representation of a motherfucker at a certain time for a certain agenda, and the key word is get. Somebody gonna tell us what to look at. Hey, look at it. We all gonna look over there. And then we gonna pay attention because it's gonna be interesting as fuck. Now this nigga right here that been tap dancing his ass off. This boy is the tap dancing that done ever tap dance. This nigga been huffing, nigga, for like for months, and ain't nobody seen this nigga doing that just because this got fire. It got cats on fire. It got motherfucking twerking. It got eyelashes on fire. It got a bus crash. It got Sandra Bullock. This motherfucker got like Wesley Snipes breaking out of jail. It's exciting as fuck over there. So that's what we're looking at, and I'm looking too. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm telling you because I know, because I do it. I looked 3-4 times at the nigga that's getting shot up for running his mouth too much on the street. I look at that 3-4 times and shit. I see a motherfucker, oh man, saved cancer patient who was saving a cat from tree. And I'm like, oh, that's cool. Like, real quick, hold on, what's next? Oh shit, look, this nigga on fire. Oh shit, how this nigga get on fire? And then I'm like, oh, hold on, let me see where the real video there, where the beginning of that. Let me look that up on YouTube. Man on fire, Instagram. I'm investigating this shit. You know what I'm saying? KPD, I'm looking at all. Oh man, they got more hours of this nigga. Let me hear. Do they got the testimony? Did he say something? What did he say about Puffy? Oh, even if it's some fake shit. Oh look, they don't put this little shit together. I'm KPD. When it was Shook, you know what I'm saying? When it was whoever, when it was a lot of people, it was Busta Rhymes. It been everybody.
I want to ask y'all. Let me cut you off so I can bring you back in that realm of conversation with all that Keefy D shit going on. Shout out to his family, his kids, what y'all going through. I know y'all don't ask for this shit. You know, we never think about what the family gonna have to go through, how we get out here, how we run our mouth, how we try to be the biggest, toughest, the baddest. Not saying that's what my guy was doing, but shout out to his family for what they have to go through. We have to remember they didn't sign up for whatever he might have been involved in allegedly 25 years ago. So salute to y'all, condolences to y'all and y'all strife. With all that going on, I want just straight to the questions. DJ, do you believe Mr. Combs allegedly, from what they saying, Mr. Combs allegedly had Tupac killed?
I haven't been following up on that shit, so I don't,
Didn't I
I
ask you
don't,
that? You know
I
what's
don't,
going on, nigga.
yeah, but I'm
You know
saying
what's
though,
going on, nigga. Yeah, no, nigga.
lately,
Do you think Puffy
look,
allegedly had that nigga killed?
I don't know. I don't know, right?
Right.
I haven't been following up on it. I was up on that shit, but I've been caught up with work, so there's a lot of shit I'm behind on. I haven't been like catching a lot of the latest shit, but I don't really know they beef in full, like from their area when they that all they didn't came out Biggie and all that. I don't really know they beef in full. You know what I'm saying? So to have a thought on that, I can't say. You know what I'm saying?
Um,
But
Deuce
that shit
Creek.
deep as a motherfucker though. I can say it's deep as a motherfucking man, and you know when motherfuckers get in certain situations and you become you that person that become you can become bigger than that person, shit can happen. You know what I'm saying? Now, I don't know his ties with that shit, but I mean, I'm just saying though, when motherfuckers tend to become that person that can become bigger than you. I mean, shit, that's just mafioso type shit.
I want to send a little shout out. Deuce Creek tapped in. He sent shout out to Face. Uh, he also said Puffy guilty, Brody. Allegedly, y'all. We gonna say that because we don't know. Because I got an outlook on that, and I want to bring it into our people. He say Pac was a threat to Bad Boy. Okay, that's what Smiley say. I want to ask you a direct question. Face, same question. Do you believe Puffy allegedly responsible for Tupac murder?
Uh, what I get to say? I don't care. I don't know. I don't know. But I tell you this, just a quick story. When Tupac got killed, I was in a hole in Riverside permanently, going at it with the skinhead police every day, right?
Right.
They was mad at me because I downed one of their boys, right? So they came in the middle of the night, homie. Not laughing at it, but I'm saying that just for I'm in there fighting a hot one. I'm 20 years old. I'm my mind. I'm in the hole permanently. I'm on some. I'm in high power and shit. I'm on some other shit. These niggas come to my door, like 7 or 8 of them, at about 2 in the morning. All skinheads. It's in Temecula, so all of them was everybody worked there. Damn near they really skinhead. The motherfuckers at the door bang on the door, wake me up. Hey, get up, man. Hey, come here, man. Come here. You want to talk? You like talking? Come here, man. I wake up, I look at the door. I say, what the fuck y'all want? They say, hey, how you feel about this? Your boy Tupac just got killed. Yeah, how you feel about that? I looked at the door. I said, man, I don't give a fuck about no Tupac. Put my blanket over my head and went to sleep. Man, do you know what the fuck I'm dealing with, man? To deal with, man, you asking me about it. This how I'm viewing it. You asking me about a celebrity. Man, I'm my whole life on the line right now, bro. If you don't get the fuck out of here with Tupac.
Right.
Boom. And I don't even and I'm so I'm in a jail cell fighting for my life, so I really got no idea on what the fuck is going on. I know this. I know if I was out and continuing on the path that I was at with music, I probably would have been involved in this shit somehow because I was stupid. I'm not saying which side, one side, the other side. Like I ain't a side nigga. I'm a like when I was young, I was I get involved
Financially
if I
intelligent
feel
nigga.
you righteous. Yeah, if you righteous, I feel like I'm on your side. So if I had some kind of inside information or something, then and I think you my boy, then nigga, what's happening, nigga? Every time I see one of these niggas, it's a go. And I'm saying whatever side, just if me having access to people like that, I know it would have been trouble for me. I mean, I didn't even make it that far, and I got locked up and involved in some shit. You know what I'm
Well,
saying?
look, nigga. Yeah, but look, I, my answer to that is I hope not.
So
Yeah, me
what's the
too.
latest? Because I'm behind on that. What's the
See,
latest?
I thought y'all was up on it because I really don't want to try to say things to demonize Puff. You know what I'm saying? Which I am I'm a Tupac advocate. I advocate for Tupac. You know what I'm saying? That's my guy. But at the same time, I'm wondering, like Mopreme, like his brother say, why now? So I'm thinking, what did Puff do? Did Puff do something for all this to all of a sudden? Because that's the only person it's gonna take down. It's not gonna get Tupac no justice. It's not gonna get his mama no justice. They not here. I know they not trying to get justice for the fans. Like, what the fuck? So,
Hey,
in the end of the day, we have to think like, damn, did Puffy do something? And if not, did Puffy not do something they told him to do? So, we have to watch what's happening. We finna lose black men. No matter how you cut it, we finna lose black men. And sad stories attached to good names or uh, allegedly good names. I don't know, but I know in the end of the
Yeah.
day, no one will be hurt by this or no one will take a loss from this but us. Now, do we want justice for Tupac? Yeah, but I feel they know the same thing they knew back then. So why y'all didn't do it where his mother could have got that justice?
Man, I'm still trying to figure out how Kenny got killed, man. You know,
Nigga,
I'm still trying to figure out how Kenny got killed, and I'm still trying to process what the fuck happened to Junior. Let alone I ain't even started on my own brother. So all this shit is far in the future. Me thinking about it. You know what I'm saying? And
I
like you
wouldn't.
say, I hope he didn't. I hope another man that'd be fucked up, man. And if he did, I mean, me watching the movie. So that's like me saying allegedly. This me watching it on TV, which it could be AI. We'll take it back to the beginning, and that might not even be KVD on trial. That might be a hologram. I don't know.
Like,
I
yeah,
don't
it's
know what
like
the fuck
again,
going on.
it's part of that when we tell niggas that the information you got is what they told you. You know what I'm saying? If that's how you get your information, only based off what's been said to you and not what you researched and shit like that. So, um, yeah, KVD could be a hologram, and this story could just be a something they making for entertainment because they want a part 2 movie or something. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
we don't never even see this nigga, what's his name, Vlad. We don't even see this nigga face. You know what I'm saying? No, he ain't no king, excuse me. We don't even see this Jewish guy face ever when he doing the interviews, and it kind of just sound like a voiceover. I don't know when the person you standing in front of. I mean, you're sitting in front of a green screen. I don't, you know what I'm saying? It's edited. I don't know what you're doing. I don't know none of that. I don't, man. So then, therefore, when I do speak on it, it's entertainment, but I'm not even really entertained by the shit. You know what I'm saying? It's educational to me because I'm looking at like if that was a real case, then how a person's head could get out of control to where you could think something and not understand what situation you're in. Like a nigga walk in the yard and be having a bunch of shit going on. But then you see it from the outside. This nigga go to bed and wake up every day and he himself on the same yard still pushing harder, pushing harder. You like, this nigga don't understand. They gonna murder his ass out here. And he keep doing. You like, this a special kind of nigga. And then you see him get down and you like, ooh, man, that nigga didn't see that coming. We sitting there on the ground like, man, this nigga didn't see this coming. Like, this nigga got slaughtered in the mud, nigga, in the rain, in the desert, nigga, and didn't see that he been pushing niggas for 6 months. So some motherfuckers can get, like, it's a lesson on how a motherfucker can get adrenaline pumped in the head of your own race to where you saying too much, doing too much, putting yourself out there too much. Snoop got it. Snoop got a good balance. I give Snoop that. From what I see, Snoop got a great balance at that shit. You know what I'm saying? Because he done been in the same situations. He done and it was smooth.
See, this is one of my problems with shit like this, right? Like, it's going down. I think we finna hear more things come out about people for no reason. That's when I had them caught up in shit, finna have careers and shit on the line, like, for no reason. Who finna benefit off this? And I'm not saying, like, by no means am I saying if a person did it, like, whoop pop, yeah, get their ass, but who finna benefit off this? I don't think his brother and sister is. You know what I'm saying? I don't think the outlaws are. The people who should, you know what I mean? The people who really know, you know what I'm saying, what was going on, it really, like, the true story. Like, fuck what was shown to us, because you don't know a celebrity by what was shown to you. You know what I'm saying? You don't know that inside when they just being whatever government name they was given. When they hanging out with them cousins and family members where they could just be regular. You don't know that person. But that, you know, it's certain people that do know Pac like that. And they know they know better, and it's like what's gonna happen if it do come out, it's not gonna benefit. I don't believe nobody. Like, even if as a fan, I'd be like, man, that's what's up. I'm still a fan of Puff Daddy. You know what I'm saying? I like what he did in the game. So, you know what I'm saying? It's always that's that foundation of black shit. It's like we gotta lose 2 or 3 for one to come up. Who come up off of this?
Yeah, I'm a fan of business being pure and niggas keeping the money involved. And if I see somebody successful that's like me, and I'm like, it's more, the further you go, the more I can get started. I'm like, all right, yeah. So I hate to see my examples come down. That's why I say in the first place, I hope not. You know what I'm saying? Like, that'd be tragic. That'd be the worst shit ever, man. That'd be like shit. That'd be like them niggas then arrested Malcolm X for getting Martin Luther King killed. You know what I'm saying? It's like, or vice versa, like arresting Martin Luther King for getting Malcolm X killed is actually how it would be. You know what I'm saying? So that'd be the worst shit I wouldn't want to see on TV. When it was rest in peace to O.J. Simpson's good name. But when it was O.J. Simpson, I really didn't have no heart because I'm like, well, that's when you over there screwing with them motherfuckers. That's what they do over there. Right. That's where I was at in my heart at the time, trying to view it on TV because it's like this at the same time. You gotta, when I'm in the hole permanently. Tupac got killed. This shit happened. Million Man March. All that shit. I was in a cell in Temecula.
See,
with a TV in itself.
it's crazy you mentioned like OJ. It's like I didn't care that it was OJ because I remember growing up, everybody like, man, OJ a white boy, like, you know what I'm saying? Like everybody like that nigga ain't no nigga. That you know what I'm saying? That nigga's just dark skinned. Look at that nigga run through the airport. Like I remember all the jokes about OJ growing up. So, you know, it's a nigga, we happy. But it's OJ, so it was kind of asterisk on him a nigga, right? So when my issue was with the process, the due process. You know what I'm saying? He was just instantly guilty. Like, oh, he did it. Like the narrative, they was putting it out there. OJ did it as if a nigga in his position wouldn't be scared as a motherfucker that he know they coming for me. Cause what if they was just coming for him? And he noticed, like you at that status, like they coming for me, and I would look crazy as fuck if I tell the world, nigga, they coming for me. What do you do when you get so high up there, and your life start going in a down spiral? Not because you going in a down spiral, because they making it go down like that, and you say, man, they fucking with me, they coming for me. And you crazy? Oh, he's losing his mind and da 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 da.
I tell you this, you know the trick to not losing your motherfucking mind and spinning out of control? Shut the fuck up.
Shut the fuck up.
It is what it is. Whatever they got on you, they got it on you. Fuck it. What's the penalty y'all get for that? Hey, look, I didn't kick and scream when they took me to motherfucker. I didn't cry or none of that when they said, hey man, guilty of all of this, everything. Boom, bam, boom, bam, 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 boom, boom. I was like,
see, you know the difference in that though? You gotta understand, Face, you go to this is for motherfuckers that's go to jail with 200, 400, 500 million dollars. They didn't live with this shit for years and years and years and years. Now you finna say, no. Go to jail, buddy.
I'm gonna tell you this.
They making those decisions. Listen, I want to say they making those decisions in that moment to say whatever they know about whoever they know to get some shit off. I know this. I know Wooty Whoop did this. Hey, you know that rapper? Woo, I seen this, and you know this, and he was with it. It's over. And that, you know what I'm saying? That's why I'm saying a lot of people will go down based off of what we finna see them do all of a sudden for Tupac murder. All of a sudden, with the same information out there for all these years, all of a fucking sudden, it's a move. It's crazy. So it's just watch. We just gonna lose some black icons, bro.
I hope not, cause I shit. Then it's gonna be like losing all the OGs on the yard. Now I gotta step up. See, now I gotta lead you niggas. And where we gonna get them?
Hey, but think about it. But hey, if you think about it like this, right? At some point, everybody get a turn, and I'm not. It's good or bad. I'm not saying in a good or bad sense, but all legends in history time do fall, right? Just think about it. All legends that we didn't have from mafia to cowboys to all the back in the day legends we didn't have that was doing their shit. At some point they fell.
Wait. You talking about criminal legends?
No. I'm just saying, period. In a time period, however you look at it, because if you do it as criminal, like John Wayne and all the cowboy shit, that's looked at that's glorified.
But John Wayne old.
But I'm listen. I know that. I'm just saying though, that's glorified. That criminal type shit, cowboy shit was glorified. Even though we know that was criminal shit, but to them and they thought that was glorified. We don't get movies like that. You know what I'm saying? But what I'm saying, they're considered a legend in their time. So from legends in anybody time in history coming up, at some point they fail.
Now, when you say fail, what you mean?
however they feel.
These
That's when
motherfuckers
you got the next person stepping up. It's the next person's turn to
nah,
step
that
up and talk.
it's different. It's different in white Hollywood. They icons are forever. And you know what I'm saying? Only our icons come and go because they tell us they are no good no more. But they gonna hold Elvis at the height. They gonna hold John Wayne at the height. They gonna hold what was his
Why
name?
are they
Dirty
holding those
Harry.
people at the height? And we knew they wasn't no good
To who?
Because
because
Who
they got
wasn't
the
they
power to
good
do
to?
got the
so.
control.
To
They
who
got the
wasn't they
power to
good?
do so.
To who
Yeah.
wasn't they good to though?
It wasn't no
Say that
good for
again.
us.
Yeah, but they was good to somebody though.
And that's why they're legends in their time. That's why I said a legend in whoever
They was
time for whatever
USA,
it was.
okay, fucking number one, okay, okay. They was man, they was everything America's supposed to be. They spoke up for the right people. They was right on time for who they. You know, we got something
See,
like that too.
to
You
be
know
a
what I'm saying?
legend though, bro, you transcend time. You
Yeah,
transcend your era.
Malcolm X.
So that's the thing.
Right.
The fact that we still talk about Malcolm X, he haven't failed. He's still growing. He's still touching ears that wasn't even a nut bust. Like
He got
he's
better and better.
transcending his
But
era. So
even on
he's a
the
legend that don't fall.
but-
King, a
right,
legend that don't fall. Elvis
even on
won't
the
fall.
field, you can still go. You can still create. But what I'm saying, they do fall at some point. Is what I'm saying. I'm not saying it on no negative shit or nothing like that. I'm just saying at some point, legends do fall for whatever reason, right? And it's for the next person to step up. You're gonna be that next lead. That's just generational shit. You know what I'm
Well, I
saying?
don't. I
Whatever
just
they
don't
go through in
agree.
life,
I
whether
don't
it's
agree with you
medical,
saying.
whether it's medical or whatever their situation may be, they done fucked up, they done got caught up doing something, whatever the situation may be, at some point they gonna fall. That's all I'm saying.
See, I just don't agree with the term fall because if someone is transcending their generation by 50 and 60 years, dead or alive, that's a legend that lives. That's not a legend that failed.
I never said they fail. I just said they gonna fall. Never said they gonna fail.
I
For
didn't say
whatever reason,
fail.
whether it's medical, whether it's because they got caught up in a scandal that they've been doing for so, whatever the situation may be, at some point they're gonna fall, and it's for the next person to step up and lead the way.
All right, nigga, because I'm still thinking like that's just transitioning to fall. Like when you say fall, that means the motherfucker failed. You know what I'm
No,
saying?
no,
Yes, it do.
you
All right,
died. Okay, your time is expired. At this point, your time when you fail, not fail like fail, but when you fall, your time has expired at that point, right? Whether you still become the legend or you're not the legend because of whatever scandal took place.
so a
You go.
retirement. So you saying if you work on your job for 30 years and you retire, you fail?
I never said you failed. You see, you keep saying failed. I never said
I'm
the
no,
word
I'm no,
failed.
no, nigga, no. To say fall when I'm talking to you, I would have to say fail. Like you failed.
Your job is done. Okay, you done. You worked your job. You retired. Your job is done. You fall off now. Somebody else gonna come in and take your spot when you retire. Right? Am I right or wrong? That's what I'm talking about. At some point, your position gonna change,
But
and
why do
somebody else is gonna step up and take that lead.
I
That's all I'm
understand
saying.
that? I understand that, but where do the concept of a fall like if you saying fall back, like you fall back, that's what you mean? You falling back, you letting someone step up? Cause that's the term of that, right? To fall back, like you cause to fall like I don't understand, cause I'm trying to understand how you saying this shit, nigga.
You can
To
fall. Listen,
fall.
listen. You can fall, right? You can fall, and it's not always bad when you fall.
Well, explain a good fall.
you get right back up and get on your shit.
No, nigga, that ain't that. That's the reaction to a fall. I
No,
said
no, no,
explain a
because
good fall.
the average motherfucker fall lady and cry and wait for somebody to pick him up.
No, DJ, that's reaction to a fall. What's a good fall, nigga?
You said
I'm
it
the
already. You said it. When a motherfucker didn't work and retired, when he didn't work and retired, he's gone. That's a fall. That's not a bad fall. That's a thing you done. Somebody else is finna come up and take your spot. Whether it's good or bad, however you fall is how you fall, is what I'm saying.
How about we just say instead of fall, we say moved on.
However you want to put it. However you can relate to it, but you understand what I'm saying though.
Cause see, look, I was just thinking while you was talking about this piece, because the king is the king from the beginning to the end of the game. He never changes his position. You know what I'm saying? Nobody can ever be the king. He can't never be nobody else. He was born to be the king. He was put on the board, and at the end, all he can do, he can never be defeated. He could just walk away and be like, "Oh fuck it, my people didn't defend me. I'm leaving." He can't never die though. He can't never like his image, his legacy never died. He was never murdered. He never his head wasn't hung up on nothing. He's still alive somewhere. He just moved on though. You know what I'm saying?
But Steve, let me tell you something. No, there's no power in moving on when it's like this, right? I respect DJ. So if he say something and I don't understand, hey, woo woo woo, we gonna have a discussion. Make me understand, because I don't want to sit up here and just ignore what you feel or what you think. Make me understand so I can literally have a discussion with you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Now, when we had this discussion and and then it's like, all right, we understand, and you still say fuck it, oh, okay, that's different. You know what I'm saying? Like if you saying fall, and I'm like, nah, that's not a way to say somebody retired. Like, you know what I mean? A fall is a bad thing in all actuality.
Why is fall necessarily considered bad?
Listen, the
Just
best
naturally speaking. Why?
because you're falling from your fall. A fall is to descend. Wherever
Because
you
there's
was at,
folly
your
involved.
fall. You know what I'm saying? So you have to then go. You have to then do whatever to do to get back there. It's
You
tenacity.
okay, you
Let me
fit.
say, tenacity is cool, but you still don't want to fall from what you already achieved. Nobody do. See those metaphors.
From a person, from your analogy, what you said, working and retiring, right? And the person not doing nothing else, what does he decide to do if he don't want to do nothing else? What is he doing for himself?
What you talking about after retiring?
After retirement, if he don't want to do nothing else for himself, what is he doing?
He are
Because
he worked.
he
Listen, he worked to his goal, DJ. So his
okay. So
goal is
look,
to retire. It's not to fall. It's not to fall off. It's not to fall back. It's to retire. And at that retirement, it's to be respected up there,
right,
and be praised to get there. Like it's
and
so.
that's a good thing, and that's a good thing.
But
So
to add a
how
fall
I'm
to
saying it's not bad.
no, it's not bad to retire and make it, but it's bad to fall.
I say this. Let me say this. Just on English. I'm banging English right now. So because England is the place to be. Let me tell you about it. But anyway, the fall is a negative because it implies folly. Something happened to put you down. You tripped. You fell. There was injury problem. You know what I'm saying? There's possible injury. So a fall implies folly. And it is actually a definition. And once again, just I don't mean to be on some biblically all the time, but biblically because
No, sure,
it's the definition to folly. What they say, folly comes before a fall.
right.
That's what they say, which means because that's like saying
The fuck up
they
come before the fall.
yeah,
Right.
and then they say
Okay,
words are
right.
folly are an abundance of words. So the more you say, the more you got a chance to say something you shouldn't have said. So there was a folly in there. So if folly is implied, then it is a negative. I gotta just be that.
Right. So be mindful. Off air, I'm gonna share. We're gonna go back to this what we talking about right now, and I guarantee you understand what I'm saying. But
No,
we go off air. We're gonna talk about this
I
topic.
feel we both understand what you're saying, but the thing is, it's an actual meaning
Just a
to
choice
it
of
though.
words.
So
It's
yeah,
yeah, that too. I did that for a reason, but I'm gonna tell you why I did that off air though. I did that for a reason, but I'll tell you why off air. That's why we're gonna talk about this off air.
For sure.
all right, all right. Well, where we at? You said you
Prison. We can let's run a prison report real quick.
okay, okay, y'all. Well, yeah, we at that time. Damn shit. But y'all know what's up. Hold on, we finna get into the prison report with the homie DJ.
What's good, y'all? Appreciate y'all for tapping in. Back with another prison report. Last time we spoke on collect calls, why a lot of people weren't receiving collect calls and all that. So allegedly, they saying that they was hacked. They was hacked, and so they stopped a lot of calls from coming through. So if you haven't been receiving calls, you know that's what's going on right now. So if you hit a pound 632, it's gonna pop up as block on the phone. You know what I'm saying? And it's gonna guide you through what you need to get through to for your people to call again. So if you wonder why your folks ain't been calling, but they said they've been calling, y'all been seeing emails and they, y'all been getting missed calls. That's why. So just hit that pound 632, and it's gonna guide you from there. And y'all go from there. And anything else we need to talk about on that, we can talk about it. Also, in the prison report as well, speaking on AI, back to it. Hopefully, we don't have no interruptions. But you know, allegedly, they're talking about using AI as determining whether a person is going to get out of prison or not, right? And this is what I was saying about think beyond the box on what you're hearing and what you're seeing on TV about what the strikers is going through with AI, writers and movie, all the movie set people, all that. It's way beyond that. So we going through a whole lot more. So let's talk about this. Let me see how y'all feel.
What's up with the face? Kick it off.
About AI is determining if a person gets a parole date, like as a lifer.
Right. Period. Just determining prison shit. Period. Now.
Well, Minority Report. I remember they had the Minority Report thing up for like a vote where they wanted to pre like judge pre crime, like judge by your algorithms, like with like your social media, your receipts, your travel, all of that kind of shit, like coming together and then giving basically a diagnosis on what you're about to do. This dude is in position to go do some shit, so let's go arrest him before he do it. You know what I'm saying? And then them justifying that by saying, well, shit, the murder rates is at zero ever since we came out with this because we going arresting everybody who we think gonna do something. But shit, I don't know, man. I would say this: it's hard enough already to deal with the people. It might be easier to deal with AI than some of the people because people got emotions. AI can be reprogrammed. AI can
But who
be
the who?
manipulated and reprogrammed.
But who the people that's designing AI?
It don't matter at that point where you're dealing with it. If you know what information to put in it, then you know what results you're going to get out. If I know what number,
But see, this
You know it.
I think that's the
It matters.
I think that's a
Go
true
ahead.
problem. You know what I mean, DJ? Like on some real shit because if you AI is only what's put in it. Now, if you put percentages of Oh, if it can only base what you're going through off of what they did with another person, then you might go to prison because they might have put somebody in prison like based off the same kind of data you present. You know what I'm saying? And now now AI might tell you the same thing. Deny your parole because of the same, like y'all data match. And then is this, who's to say that they not programming AI to be aware of black inmates over white?
Again, like I brought up the situation where we was in court fighting our case. We in there for the same thing. We're black. There's a white boy in there for the same thing, right? They was offering him like Disneyland time, like same crime though, different race. They trying to hang us, though.
But it's already
You know what I'm saying? So AI, now, like you said, with AI, right? They gonna design AI how they feel AI should be. That's why I said, who you think, designing this shit? It's not gonna be what people think. Oh, it's computer going. It's not gonna be biased. It's gonna stop
The
it.
information they have to put in it has been biased for years, for fucking centuries.
But that's what they gonna
So,
tell us it's not.
yeah, but what information they got to go off of? The judicial system have treated whites, blacks, Mexicans, and others different since this been created. So, if just like you said, if the computer have information, same case, white kid, we set him free. Same case, black kids, we gave them 20.
You know what you just explained right
That's
now?
the information AI gonna have.
You know what you just explained right now that been going on forever? You just explained the algorithm. Your race is part of your algorithm. That's how your algorithm gets built. It's in your file. When they was putting it on paper, even when they was chipping it in a rock, it was already in existence. It's just a computer program on how to do it at higher levels faster. That's all it is. So, like they
Right.
say, if Ice Spice can manipulate her motherfucking numbers on YouTube because she know how to flip the algorithm, why this nigga who ready to kill up all of his witnesses on this case can't figure out how to fuck the algorithm and get AI to let him get the fuck out so he can go do something?
because
Or
because it's not up to him.
no,
The-
hold on. We talking technology. Technology is now technology ain't exclusive to no one motherfucking group. You know what I'm
no, it's
saying?
not.
So niggas figure it out. Niggas gonna figure out everything. That's why they keep going more and more and more and more, because niggas gonna figure it out, man. We got computer niggas too, man. We gonna
Yeah,
figure
but
it
see,
out.
this is the thing. How do you beat, like, this is one of them areas that I'm really asking, I'm really interested in. How do you beat AI's algorithm based off history of what the prison system have done and what the prison system, how they arrested, the biasness, the percentage difference? How are you going to beat that algorithm? What are you going to put in that algorithm to where a black motherfucker walk free for something they usually lock him up on? And now, listen, and now they not even having a, babe, they not even having an actual human in there to see the difference, to look you in your eyes, to see that you've changed, to read the, to take assessment of things that this computer is going to be programmed to ignore. All that shit, all them programs and classes, the computer going to be programmed to ignore that shit, bro. Why would,
I,
I don't,
I
this
take
is
my
their
shot.
way around of beating the system.
At a parole hearing, I'd take my shot with the computer personally before I would like to take my shot with a human, because one thing, the computer got the answer to the algorithm. You got to answer to nigga beep boop bop beep was programmed in. Why I didn't get back bop boop beep boop beep. Nigga, that's how I go. That's I
Hey,
want to feel it. But now
nope, maybe
hold
not.
on. Now
Maybe not. See, maybe with the computer, you don't get that option. Maybe with the computer, since it's AI and it's supposed to be 99.9% accurate on what it's gonna do and its efficiency. Cause I seen the same motherfucker. I heard this. I was in a radio. The same story DJ talking about on the radio. So when this motherfucker in there doing what it's do again, based off what AI is based on, Because remember, AI ain't thinking for itself. It's only thinking of what's out there in the world to get the information from, to compute its data. And in my history, what I know it's gonna grab from the fucking database is that niggas go to jail first.
You know what? You know one thing that I love about AI that I hate about a motherfucking commissioner or a judge? I love that AI can never say, you know, I just don't recall. And if you know what that means, then you know what I'm talking about. A police, a judge,
So,
anybody can always just say, on under oath, you can say, I do not recall. And that wipes the
so,
whole thing clean, because nobody can nobody can know that you recall or not. So nobody knows if you tell, nobody can question that. Once you say, I don't recall, that's a legal answer that you don't have to answer no more. Now, the computer has to answer because you have all the fucking answers. Now, I put in beep boop bop boop beep boop, nigga, and I got back boo doo boop boop, nigga, when I should have got back boo boop bop boop beep, nigga, but now with a person can always get up in the appeal and say, I don't recall, or that was not my intention. And that's a wipe. I'm stuck doing that 15, that extra 7, that extra 5, that extra 3. No matter how much it is, I can't go and point it out. Now, real
See,
quick, this the same thing that I.
the thing is though, Face, it's not determining years. It's not determining your case. It's just determining your deniement of parole. See
No,
this.
no, no, no. But if you know parole board hearings, it have to give you a number. So it has to be by, that number is given by, this is the algorithm that people was just jotting down at first, but now it's on computer. It has to go by, okay, well, this is something that you need to work on. This is something that you need. It's boxes checked off. You got to get the boxes checked off to get a date. If you don't get the boxes checked off, certain reasons have certain amount of time that need correction. This
Listen,
reason needs
the
this much
point.
time for
Listen, see,
correction.
this the thing though. That's like asking your enemy not to bring a gun to the fight. See, you expecting them to program that right, but why would it work in your favor?
I'm not expecting them to program it right. Just like I wasn't expecting them to have to hire the right commissioners to understand everybody's street problems when y'all niggas never been on the streets. And y'all ex-judges and ex-military and police and shit. So I never expected y'all to, I expected me to have the information to learn what your algorithms and what your system is, and then take the time to learn what information I need to program in there over time to build my algorithm, to build my credit, basically, to where that when I get to that point to see you, whether you be a computer or whether you, it's just like when niggas started talking about, oh man, do you know they finna start letting niggas go if you was a juvenile and this, that, and if you was this, that. You know what I was already on? I don't give a fuck what law they come with or whatever. I'm gonna build my record to when I'm the nigga you gonna let go regardless if you didn't have shit coming up for a nigga. You gonna let me go on my principle that I built my record to that, and I started out fucked up, but I even knew the algorithm. And if you a lifer and you fight some shit since we in the prison corner, just some game. I even knew part of the algorithm, the biggest part of the algorithm is not to make myself seem like I was a good guy ever in life up until a certain point. The worse I made myself seem, the better it was for me in the end because my contrast was better. So now I had to down myself instead of coming and fight. No, I didn't do this. I didn't do that. No, this didn't happen. I really wasn't trying to do that. No, nigga, I was terrible. Nigga, I wanted everybody dead. Nigga, I wanted I wanted this to happen.
But look, see, what I just realized, see, I get it. When you dealing with algorithm of people. See, when you dealing with algorithm of people, you know these programs and these classes and these things and how not to act with the person. But see, now you dealing with a computer. All these emotions and all that shit is programmed out of here. Even some of the things that the human is programmed to pay attention to, out of here. See, the computer is gonna be focused on getting years out of you, more years out of you. because that's the narrative of making money. Prisons are going back private. So that means that what happens in this prison and with this algorithm of this parole thing, that means they're gonna program that motherfucker and the benefit of them. And when niggas go off for parole, nigga, it's time for nope, go back. We need more years out of you.
Let me tell you from experience. Let me tell you from dead cold rock experience. I'm gonna tell you that every algorithm that these motherfuckers done made on me, from going to the hole for riots to everything that they done created on me to not going home and this, that, I done pimped it and fucked everything they said because I figured out. Hold on, let me finish this because I figured out the algorithm. I figured out that I'm an anomaly. I gotta make myself an anomaly. I gotta make myself the person that's built to be the one that when you look and you got a quota, you suppose, all right, you got 57 motherfuckers in the hole for this one riot. Prison report. You got 57 motherfuckers in the hole for this riot. We only got enough room to keep about 30 of these motherfuckers. You're gonna have to figure out a reason to let the other one of these motherfuckers go. So when we gonna run them all through a motherfucking hearing. If a nigga got a good case or a nigga got a good record and he don't look like he been doing this and that, them niggas go automatically. So a certain percentage go off the top. We don't want them. You know what I'm saying? Another percentage gonna go for this. And then we gonna keep the last base of motherfuckers who came in, didn't have no defense. Nigga had wounds on him, didn't give a fuck. Nigga was on some dumb shit and didn't defend himself. We got enough motherfuckers who ain't gonna defend themselves to where if you figure out the algorithm, computer either way, there's a quota. They got to
fuck with a
no,
computer.
wait, let me say this.
Bro, to fuck with a computer algorithm, you gotta be on the computer. You cannot.
You have to get.
If you ain't going in the computer algorithm with human algorithm methods.
No, let me say this, right? You can listen. You can manipulate the mind of a human because you're a human. You can't manipulate the mind of a computer unless you are on a computer. Unless you're on a computer. Unless you're on a computer to match what that computer can do, right? Other than that,
say unless, then you should have never said you can never.
Mentally, listen.
And then say unless.
You're not in prison. You're not going to have access to a computer with the capacity to hack the fucking prison.
Don't say that. Do not say that.
Look. That's just like look. We can't use a cell phone in the pen without a phone.
Man, look.
You know what I'm saying? So my thing is this, right? We can only beat human wise. We can only beat human wise where we can beat mentally human wise, right? We can't challenge no computer. We're not here to challenge no computer unless we're geeks at a computer and we're gonna challenge that computer like that. You know what I'm saying? But to bring our mentality into a computer world and we don't know shit about it, give a computer and say, pick up a computer,
we got a misunderstanding. The misunderstanding is that I think that you speaking for not me. I'm the nigga. I'm the tech nigga.
But see, this the thing though. If a nigga got that kind of knowledge, if a nigga got that algorithm knowledge, you breaking that shit right now. Like you could go break YouTube rhythm right now. You go break Instagram rhythm right now. You go break Facebook rhythm right now. See, it ain't easy to just come across a nigga who know how to work algorithms.
No, these little niggas are doing it every day when they put these garbage ass songs out and get 50 billion fucking streams on some trash.
They know how to do it.
That's what I'm saying. These are the same niggas that's gonna go to jail, so they gonna help me out when I get there.
You gotta find him. You gotta find him. And he's still gonna need somebody on the outside to go fuck with the prison algorithm. But the basic, what I'm saying, that's for one nigga. The average motherfucker that go up for parole, this AI is nowhere near good for him because it's gonna be programmed to put him back in there. Make niggas damn near fit. Niggas gonna be walking out of that motherfucker for 25, you gonna do 25.
Whatever program that they running, they gonna program it into the people or the computer is gonna be the same. When they had, now let me finish this statement. When they had motherfuckers going up the board and they said, hey, look, we finna our goal, nigga. By this time, we gotta let this many motherfuckers go because we mixing this with some other shit. So just get a nigga. If he come in, he look like I say, nigga come in, he polished up, he got his shit together. Nigga ain't really no family. You tripping on him? Let that nigga go. Let that nigga go. Let the white boy go. Let the Mexican go. And they let a bunch of motherfuckers go just because they reprogrammed the information
Now,
in the algorithm.
Now they so when they gotta let this many motherfuckers go, DJ, right? Testify with me. When they gotta let these many motherfuckers go and that many motherfuckers go, that mean they in bed with the government, right? But when it's my house, I do what I want.
Right.
Private penitentiaries do what they want.
Right.
When you don't got no money because you're in your house, just got a tree went through the roof of that motherfucker, you do what you gotta do.
Understand this, right? A computer don't have sympathy. So you just assuming off a percentage that because we need this to go, it's not going to determine. You can go, you can go. It's just a percentage. So you hoping you caught up in that net percentage. That don't mean everybody go. You know what I'm saying? See, the sympathy come from the human that knows, like, this dude don't got shit on his jacket. Get him up out of here.
He did his time.
You know what I'm saying? That computer not gonna do that, right? The computer based on
it is. Or else I'll tell you this, or else we're gonna vote to get that computer out of here because there's something wrong with it. It's broken.
You know how many times niggas
this computer's not
you know how many
because we still got people behind this. Don't never forget the people. This who voted.
You know how many times niggas got missed off the human mind? So how many times you think niggas gonna get missed off the computer mind?
I say this. You can't say that until you see it because it all depends
niggas,
on, like I said.
Off the human mind, niggas been sat in the prison for years, 30, 40 plus years for crimes they didn't commit because they held evidence and they knew it. They've been knowing this ever since then though, but it took for something down the line to break that.
That's because, like
you know what I'm saying?
That's because, like I said, a human can always legally get on the stand and say, "I don't recall." Right. A computer can't never say, "I don't recall." So
you trust in that computer.
So
you trust the computer that they designing though.
We the people must hold these computers to a higher standard thing. Or else we lazy.
But see, this the thing though. You said, Face, you said you would prefer to deal with AI over the people, but you have better track record with the people.
I got better track record wherever I go. I know.
No.
Hold on.
No. They're talking about AI and the people. Human mind.
The truth is, you got better track record with the people because you haven't had to deal with a computer. Hold on.
Yes, I have. I purposely deal with the computer over people every day. What you want to do?
I didn't even finish what I was saying.
You want to go?
I didn't even finish what I was saying.
You want to go stand at the DMV or you
no?
Want to
let me tell you. Let me finish what I was saying.
All right.
You never had to deal with a computer. Listen, judging your parole release, nigga.
Nah, not
yet. So again, when you say that it's like your familiarity and your algorithm is good with people.
No, but I did. Let me tell you why I did. Because they programmed the computer. Now look, DJ, be my witness on this if I'm telling the truth, if I'm not correct. When they first came with what rules, like with the 260 and the 261, like juveniles got action that go in the board and they had to pull up who is all of these people who gonna go to board right now and we're gonna let them out possibly. The computer made that list. The computer
it was based on percentage.
made the list on depending on where your information was. Your information was you are this age and you've been down this long and your parole date is this, then you come up at this time. And the computer was saying a day. This is the day that you going because of that. Right. Put you in position here. So I have.
It's based on percentage, not symbol.
But that wasn't nothing but a math algorithm. That was a math
based
algorithm.
On
but see, that was the thing. Everybody was gonna be guaranteed their time based off that algorithm. That time of tracking and adding.
You had to pimp your algorithm. You had to make your record had to add up to that, and they had to it had to be a balance. So you had to know what kind of shit you needed to get in your file to make your balance go off. So you need to get chronos. You need to go to programs.
Chronos, loops, all that shit.
Pimp your algorithm.
the
So
point we
look,
said though, when
so
that's a
look.
computer program, right? Boom, that was based off mathematics. If you get these type of things, it's gonna equate, add it to your file, it's gonna boost you up and da 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 da. I get it, mathematics, bro. I get it. But the thing is, the algorithm that's gonna be created with these private prisons, it's not gonna be like that. It's not gonna be, oh, you get this on your thing, you get this on your thing, you get this. That shit was just based off of like they could have gave y'all that shit on a fucking
See,
papers, and y'all could have checked
see,
that
look,
shit off.
see, look. AI is not gonna come into the prison system and have everybody file say this dude shouldn't have been here. Let him go right now. Let him go tomorrow. He shouldn't have been here. AI not gonna come in here and do that. If you banking on AI to do a lot of powerful shit, that's what I would be looking for AI to do. If you know niggas been sending this motherfucker that shouldn't be here, get them niggas out of here today. AI step in that motherfucker. Fuck going to court. Fuck signing off this. Fuck doing. Get him up out of here. And it's a whole lot of niggas in there like that.
Do human rights.
Can AI do that?
Listen, how we don't even. The thing is that shit is turning over. And no, DJ, I don't know if it's gonna do that, bro. But the thing is, right, in private prisons, what's the rules now? What's the rules now? They change them every year. It's I didn't even know when an inmate get paroled out of prison. Do you know he step out with at least 4,000 laws against him? And that's getting out of prison. So if you got 4,000 laws against you getting out of prison, what the fuck you got against you in there?
And they making you parole with the little, we just talked about that, the overdose pack. What's that little shit called when the nigga overdose?
What's that
What's that
shit
shit
called?
called? When it's somebody overdose, you feed them that, you give them that shit, you bring them back.
Narcan.
So you know that's mandatory parole shit now, face, right?
And what
What
and
you
all
say?
that means, see, and it's the thing, and that
What?
all
Huh?
that proves is that
What you
the
say?
majority of the
No,
people
that's
that
mandatory. When they parole,
What?
like your gate money, that's mandatory that they give them a pack of that. You have to leave that prison ground with that on your possession.
Say
but
it
you know
again.
what
What
that's
is it?
saying? That's saying what you say?
What is it? I missed it.
It's Narcan. It's overdose. It's that
Narcan.
overdose shit.
Oh, they
See,
gotta give
but
you some. Yeah, shit.
it's to
Yeah,
prove
that's
that
beautiful.
the
Yeah.
majority of the people in the prison system is on drugs. That's what that's
You
saying.
said it's
And I tell you,
beautiful. You said it's
No,
beautiful, but why?
I
I
said
don't
it's
want to walk
proof.
around with that
no,
I
no,
shit.
no,
said it's
no. But
proof.
if you don't want to walk around with it, then throw it in the trash. But I mean, for the motherfucker who got a problem and he already still on the shit and he might accidentally go out there and get ahead of himself and party too hard or get a hot shot and get some bullshit going on, and he on his first day out, he you know what I'm saying, he could save his own
No
motherfucking life.
face. That's
So
for
hold on,
everybody
let me
parole.
finish real quick.
What?
That's for
I'm
everybody.
pretty sure. No, everybody got access. Everybody get by. You don't have to. I'm not making you take it. I'm just handing it to
You
you.
have to
Give it
take
to
it. That's law.
give it to the nigga who need it, so he got a double dose thing.
See,
But
this
I'm
the
just letting
That's
thing.
you know
The
what
law,
I'm saying.
DJ,
face.
you don't under
Listen,
it's
that's
listen,
law.
Yeah,
it's
that
law that
should
they
be.
take it. It ain't
They
law that they
finally doing
use it.
something.
See, the
No,
thing,
no, not use it. They have to walk out of there
right.
with it.
But what's the
That's law. That's
problem?
part of they leaving that prison. That's part of they dress out.
But
They
listen,
they
I'm
they
asking you,
$200. That's all
do
that
you know why they do that?
because of the overdose problem.
Right. So the majority of the people in prison are addicted to drugs. That's what they
Exactly.
saying.
That's in the world.
That. But
Period.
no. But we just told you talking about the prison system. You talking about the shit they
Right.
get in. So that's a bad motherfucking thing already. So if it's to the point to where they're giving away shit, let me tell you, this shit used to cost big money, bro. They wasn't just you couldn't just have a Narcan shot, nigga.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you something colder than that. Let's rewind a little bit. Face.
Condoms.
Yeah, yeah.
I
You know,
already know that's
look,
what you
my
say.
nigga,
I don't give a fuck. Get them
my
niggas
niggas.
condoms. I'd rather you get them niggas condoms and shit, so then they don't be passing some shit around, and then I fuck around and get in the bride and get scratched by one of these niggas now. I'm all in
Hey,
the wing, you know.
so look, P. So look, P. So, what year was that they came out with that shit?
Shit, that
When
was
they put
like
that shit by the
2000
phone?
and motherfucking 2016, 17, something like that.
It was. I know it was before I got out. It was a couple years before I got out. So look, P. They decided to put condoms in the day room. And man, It's mandatory. All prisons in California have condoms in the day room, right? What the fuck you putting condoms in the day room for? So they say
Cause
they put
niggas
them
are
in the day
fucking.
room because they know motherfuckers do what they do, you know what I'm saying? So they rather they be safe with it, right? That's what they say, right? But we get Title 15 books. You get caught doing this shit, you go to the hoes, to all that shit. Why are you helping them niggas do this shit you trying to get them caught up with? You know what I'm saying?
Man,
Why are you
do
even
you
bringing this shit
think?
to the yard, period? Ain't no females on the yard.
Look, do you think? And I tell you this too. I don't want. I'm not saying who or none of that. I'm just saying. I know some niggas who have used them condoms on some females right on time. Right on time when the nigga went to work and he put one in his drawers behind the wall, and it's like, oh but shit, let me go back to the building and
So
snatch.
we
Let
had
me
a
get the
thing
now.
though.
Let
We
me get
hey
let me get a
when they
plastic bag. But I ain't
hey
finna just go.
P when they put them in the building, we had a thing. Niggas you better not catch no homies over there by them motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? You better not touch them
But
motherfuckers.
on a serious tip though, it's like shit. I'm not the nigga that be like, oh man, don't do this, don't do. You know what I'm saying? Like they didn't put it there for me, so I rather never really worried about it. But then
Right.
I know niggas that then went and did. Hey man, we ain't got no balloon. You know what I'm saying? Go hit the condom. You know what I'm saying? Like so, I know it didn't came in useful for a lot of things. It wasn't my gig, you know what I'm saying? But for those who needed it, I'm like, thank God, you know what I'm saying? Because if your weakness was that you couldn't be around another nigga's booty without doing sex, then shit, I'm glad you had some protection because that was your weakness. You
See
know what I'm
that
saying?
that
That's what you do. You know what I'm saying?
that's what I want to
If you
ask.
put me in a women's prison, then you better put me in there with some condoms because it's going down after like
See, I
30 minutes.
definitely was gonna ask y'all that question about that shit. Like, um, in today's society, the way things are, the LGBTQ plus community, brothers coming out being bisexual, tough brothers, gang brothers. Um, how do y'all, from y'all being in the prison system a while ago, some time ago when y'all did that stretch y'all did, right? How do y'all think the prison system is looking now? If y'all had to go do that time now, what is it looking like on that level? Like, with no disrespect to the LGBTQ plus community, how do y'all think it's looking on that level?
Woo,
Yeah, I
they in
mean,
there doing it. And I
but
bet you they in there
because
fucking
we
right
know
Nigga
how.
now.
said they in there
Hey,
doing
look,
it. This
even being
nigga's
out here,
lyric. Oh
listen.
my god.
Doing
I've
it,
been out. Look, I've been out 5 years now, right? Face, you've been out about the same, right? I've been out 5. You've been out about the same, right?
Yeah, about 6.
Of 6. So you got out before me. So now, even after being out, we still know what goes on, and it's horrible. It's like terrible. You know what I'm saying? That it's like doing time in another country.
I tell you this, it was every generation got a group of niggas that just is like, excuse me, man. I know y'all, and then they be some tough ass niggas that beat you up for saying the wrong shit, but I'll just take the ass kicking right now. Some niggas, y'all niggas was gay anyway, right? That's what it is. And it's just like y'all couldn't hide it because you in the fish tank now, and everybody can see what you doing. So now you got to admit it on a gangster ass level, which really like, yeah, man, I'm finna like when niggas used to say, look, this is generation before us. This the niggas was in the 80s. Oh yeah, no, I went up in the nigga butt. No, I was disciplining. The nigga did some shit wrong. Oh shit, that's discipline. Oh, nigga, but did you get hard to do that? You had to get hard to do that. So that means that that's just your preference. You had that in you. So I'm not saying that you wrong for having because you was gonna have it in you whether you was out there and there. It's just that in there you had to present it different. Now nowadays though, from what I think from like the new style, a new style of people that's out, when gang members are out, like it's just like sachet Shantae. It's blatant. It's like fuck it, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like it'll be a whole crew of motherfuckers and they'll be talking about shit about you because you ain't sucking the dick. Like, look at this nigga. He ain't never sucked a dick. Get your punk ass off the block. You like, oh, me, nigga? I'm supposed to suck dick? I didn't want to suck a dick. But them niggas is just like, and I ain't gonna never say pause, because nigga, if you got some shit you gotta say to me, nigga, to what you think. So I don't never say pause. But these niggas, man, I would hate to be right there right now just because my program would be, and not saying this ain't no hating shit. This is my program will be dictated by some motherfuckers who don't get down like I get down.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
What up, DJ? What's up?
What's good with it?
What's up, nigga? You answer the question now, nigga. It's on you.
I was doing the text right now. I heard you, but I was
Oh,
doing the
motherfucker,
text at the
look.
same
Smart
time.
man,
Motherfucker.
because they in there flocking.
Right,
No,
right, right,
my
right.
bad. No, look, I had to do that text. My bad. I
Hey,
heard you, but
nigga.
I was doing
Hey.
the text.
Let this one
So
slide
just say the
by.
question again. I got you. My bad.
Yeah, I thought you heard me, nigga. I
What's your
said,
question?
nigga. I said, with no disrespect, see, you make me have to go through this shit all over again. I gotta get a PSAs and shit.
No, you don't. Go
No,
just.
no disrespect to the LGBTQ community. You know what I'm saying? By you being in prison, the time you did it, and the time you did it, knowing how it was, and how, you know, with that, how do you think prison is now?
Oh, I got that. I got you. I heard all that. You answered already, right, Chris?
Yeah.
So I mean, again, like I said, it's terrible. Um, when we was doing time back then, it was different. A lot of things wasn't allowed. So now, as opposed to now, everything is pretty much accepted. The rules didn't change in dealing with different races. When we came up, it was only so much we can do with another race. Now, you can get tattooed by another race. You can go chill and hang out with another race. You can go play sports with another race. You know what I'm saying? A lot of things didn't change to the comfortability of the people at the time that's now. You know what I'm saying? So whatever goes on now, whatever rocks the boat of the individuals that's enduring this lifetime, that's their satisfaction. Our satisfaction came from structure and how we dealt with shit. You know what I'm saying? And I guess now in this day's time, this is how they chose to deal with is what they dealing with. We don't expect for them to follow structure after structure after structure because again, at some point, shit changed. If it didn't, then the first beginning of time structure still remain today in today's time right now. So at some point, shit, it goes out, however you want to put it, and it's a new chain of command where different rules come and different shit applies, and that's just what it is. But we don't bite into it because that's what it is. We still stick to the script of the cloth we cut from. I mean, I hope I answered that to the best of the ability, but I mean,
Speak on it, face.
I mean, shit, I already did. That's like that's.
I thought you might have. Hey, I thought you might have had a rebuttal for my nigga. Like, you know what I'm
I ain't
saying?
got no
Like,
rebuttal for shit. I really ain't got no dog in this
hey,
fuck.
but no.
Like,
Okay. All
fuck you.
right. Let me ask you, brothers, a professional question. And it is a two-part question.
Yeah.
Being that you guys are married men, y'all a man's man. We know what that means. I say pause.
Oh.
I say pause. Y'all a man's man. Pause. You know what I'm saying? But um, being that y'all are, and y'all know y'all heterosexuals, y'all securing y'all self and shit like that. Um, could you have a gay partner or a bisexual partner, either personally or work related? Like far as like nigga be your assistant.
so
Like
so let me say this, right? And I'm being honest. I was an asshole. You already know PM my prime, so I was against all that, right? Um, I have family members, that's in the community, been in the community, right? And we used to chill a lot though, family members and shit. But when it came to their coach, their people, I was against. I was like, nah. So I was never able to come around when they was around with their folks because, my mentality back then was like, no, you know what I'm saying? So as I grew and went, endured time and, shit like that, I mean, that's life now, right? You you come out the house at some point, this is what you don't see. Whether you go into a store, food store, grocery store, clothing store, this is what you don't see. This life now, right? I don't have no issue with it. I've been grew out of that. I'm so past that, right? It's because I didn't understand it then
I mean,
when I was
the way
against it,
you
the way I was,
the
right?
way you explained it a little bit, can I ask you, and you don't have to answer this, you know what I mean? You can not have to answer this shit. Do you feel forced to accept it?
No, I accept what I chose to accept, and like I said, I wasn't cool with it at one point, but then as time went on, I grew past a lot of shit, surpassed a lot of shit, and it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? But I don't have no issue with it or nothing like that. I mean, just stay in your lane. I'm gonna stay in my lane. We're gonna keep you respectful, and that's that. You know what I'm saying?
To answer the question though, could you have one as a homie? Like a homie, nigga you kick it with, smoke weed with in real life, whether he gay or bisexual and you know it, or as a business associate, could one be your assistant or something like that? Could a person of the LGBTQ plus community be part of your
Be my
entourage?
assistant, like business partner and all. Yeah, of course. I mean, again, right? They sharp too. I mean, I don't take nothing from them because of human law. You know what I'm saying? That's just like being affiliate, not affiliate. Can't take nothing from you because you're not affiliated. You know what I'm saying, or whatever the
Right.
situation may be. So, at this point in life, as older mind, yeah, of course you learn how to deal with shit like that. But ask me that in my prime, fuck, no, my answer would be different, and that's just being honest. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But as of now, things change, life is different, and but again, you know who you are as an individual, so that shouldn't even matter.
All right. Right. What about you, Face?
Well, shit. I lived in Long Beach in the early '80s, so I'm used to being around a lot of gay people and old people and shit. Saying
This
if you
nigga
know Long Beach,
stupid.
then you know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not like I don't go into business with people like first thing I'm like, all right, dude, this nigga suck dick, or this nigga eat pussy. Like, what this nigga gonna do if something go down? Like, what is he gonna grab? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't care. If you hired to type, then type, homie. You know what I'm saying? I done been a chef before, so and I done been a chef at Free Play right there at the LAFC stadium on Figueroa and King. So imagine who I'm working with. You feel me? Yeah,
Right.
imagine
Right.
who I go. Imagine who I go out every night after work. We all downtown. We Hollywood, wherever your favorite bar is. We're gonna meet up over there, have drinks till 2 in the morning. So yeah, I'm not threatened by nobody. You know what I'm saying? Like,
That's
man,
what's up.
if you just out the blue just jump on my butt, then I'm gonna defend myself. But that ain't got nothing to do with like my politics. I'm just jump
So
on my butt.
we have reached a level or a spot to where uh, people are seeing gay. I'm gonna say it like, cause I don't know how to sugarcoat this shit, and I be trying to say some weird shit. We getting to the point where, street niggas, hood niggas is not no longer threatened by a man's preference. Like we beyond that now. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't think the narrative ever be put out there. They still, because they still seem like niggas care, like people care. Like what is it? Do people really care nowadays like that? That somebody is gay? DJ.
Again, like I said, I'm not bothered by it. I mean, it is what it is. Stay in your lane. I'm gonna stay in your lane. I'm stay in my lane. You stay in your lane. And I mean, that's that. I mean, I don't have nothing
Do
against
you
them.
think? Do you think majority of the people is there now? Like remember at a time where it was highly unaccepted or where people wasn't trying to
Yeah,
accept it? Do you
yeah,
think we more at a place where it's just accepted, nobody really give a shit?
yeah. Because you have to think in the beginning of time where it was in the closet, it was hard for them. It wasn't it wasn't easy to come out. Because they had problems like so. And I seen it. I mean, I remember era where it was hard for them to, just really be themselves like they are now. You know what I'm saying? Um, but I mean, things change. Like, I mean, it's life. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. You got a choice. Either you gonna grow in life, or you gonna stay left behind. You know what I'm saying? And long as you know what time it is, as you endure life or whatever it is that you see that come with it, hey man, you know who you are as an individual. That's all you need to know. You got a choice on who you want to fuck with or who you allow in your circle. You got to be in the circle to know circle shit,
Man,
right?
for real, right. Well spoken, well spoken. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, on that note, we're gonna move on, man. Shout out to anybody dealing with the struggle, man. If you're out there trying to be yourself and you can't be yourself, man, you gotta look in the mirror and ask, what do you really want to do with yourself? Because it's we only get one life, so whoever the fuck you are, you live it, man. You live it to the fullest. And for heterosexual men who know where they stand, it's no longer threatened by, another man being bisexual or gay. I still do believe that a man should have his right to pick and choose his friends, whether they're gay or not. And if a heterosexual man have no gay friends, then that's his right. You know what I'm saying? We need to stop forcing things on other people that they just not into. And I think that a lot of that shit go on in the world. So yeah, we gonna be back next Saturday, man. We gonna start a next Saturday. Excuse me. We're gonna bring in different segments. Me and the homie got to talk. We got to meet, and I want to start bringing in missing people, man. We want to start promoting the fact that it's missing people in the world, and see if we can help some people connect some people, because you never know who's seeing who. You know what I'm saying? And we can just start putting up pictures of people and letting people know that, hey, be on the lookout for this young person or this old person, or, whatever it may be. We're going to start putting that into the show. Y'all know what's up, man. This is the Good Conversation Podcast. We ticking down to the last 20 minutes of the show. It's your boy Cali Pitts, co-host Compton DJ, co-responding face to music, so y'all know what we doing. You know what I'm saying? We gonna step out the police report right now. I'm gonna let the homie sign off. That was a good episode, good show. We gonna come back in with some good old relationship talk. Now we got the sound fixed, and I can ask these niggas about, you know what I'm saying, what they feel people should be doing in their relationships out here. Give these young folks some advice.
Salute to y'all for tapping in, checking out this prison report. If y'all have any issues with anything in prison, y'all know anything that y'all want to dialogue about, let us know. Tap in and we're going to talk about it. The research, we're going to talk about it. Salute to the homies, the home there that's in there waiting to get out, that's getting out. A lot of y'all that came home and y'all doing what y'all supposed to do. Damn, salute to that, from Good Conversation Podcast. You know what I'm saying? We out.
Yeah. So that's what's up. That was the homie Compton DJ with one of them episodes of the Prison Report. Bringing that back, making sure y'all get y'all feel, man. Salute to all the homies behind the walls. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, let's talk about some shit, man. Y'all got some questions, man. Y'all got to ask the host some shit. What y'all got? What you talking about, DJ? What you got, man? Shoot some questions, and we just shoot questions.
We'll be going back to the studio.
Shit. All we gotta do is book. You know what I'm saying? Got a book, but nah, we shooting relationship questions. Let's help
I
these
know, I
youngsters
know.
get
I'm
to.
just trying to
Hey,
go.
but the
Me,
concept is, let's help these youngsters get to where we at, bro. You know what I'm saying? Niggas going through what we done went through, experienced the shit we experienced, feelings, emotions. let's help these young men get to where we got to, bro.
I mean, life, man. What do you see your history in life? What's the history that's being set for life? You know, that's my question. Like, where did
Well,
I mean, like right now with us, right? Even though we didn't do everything we could have done, we should have done, we still had some history to look back on, and be like, damn, we did do that, and we did succeed in this, we succeeded in that, right? And my thing is like for this era right now, anything you're doing in life, just like make sure you leave a solid history behind, you know. So when the kids get older, you're not just talking about what you done fucked up or what they got fucked. You leaving something behind, like, okay, well damn, you did do something good too. You know what I'm saying? And leave that trademark behind, you know.
well, it's like if I got some advice for these youngsters out here, man, my advice is for them to take it slow with the love shit. You know what I'm saying? Um, Try to know what it means to date. Like, you know what I mean? You don't have to get caught up in so many relationships, and you actually don't have to have sex with every girl you date. Like, to where you get yourself caught up in situations where you having kids, and you
Right,
now responsible to be something you wasn't ready to be. So you know what I mean. Just take it slow on that what you love, and giving a female so much of yourself. You know what I mean, when you young, because you don't know what the future holds, and you don't know what you gonna be, where you gonna be, what you want to do as you get older in life. So um, you don't want to tie yourself down to where you gonna have to make decisions to make that work. You know what I'm saying? Where it changed the direction of your life, that you see for yourself. And if you don't see a direction, young nigga, start getting one. You know what I mean? Start putting a plan together for yourself. Start putting goals in front of yourself for you to achieve. Because even in the end of the day, we might run around when we young and we just want to fuck things and excuse my language, just have sex, meet girls and all that shit. The thing is, bro, it's a consequence to getting a lot of vagina. You gonna run into a good one, and it's gonna stick on you, and you gonna want to have that, and you gonna want to be the one to control that. But a grown man can tell you it's not about controlling the woman or controlling the vagina. It's actually about having that woman want to be there for you on her own, and having that woman declare that vagina yours on her own. You know what I'm saying?
right,
So you gotta be aware to where you try to get, because that woman you want, when you find her, she might come with rules of her own, that she wants you to have an education. She might want you to have a fucking college degree. You know, you never know what you want might cost you, or what it might need you to have. You know what I'm saying? So before you fall in love every time you meet a girl, before you have sex with these girls and give them your everything, because it could be. You could be giving them everything you got, which means there's a child that could come out of that, and you might be again forced in a situation you wasn't ready to be in, that deters your journey. And you got to figure out how to get it done a new way, which become a hard thing for a lot of young brothers. So my advice, would be, man, slow up on the love. Don't love so fast and don't love so hard. Let that shit be easy. Let that shit be on your sleeve until you found that right one to give it all to, because it's a consequence in that shit. You know what I'm saying?
most definitely. Most definitely. Hey, can we get like that? I want to share some real quick that's been going on in the news as well. This Uber shit. You know, the, I have a lot of family that ride the Uber. A lot of family. You know, try to keep them on point as best as possible. You know, point safety wise as best as possible. Right. This shit like really getting out of hand. These drivers and shit. Right. What I mean by out of hand is like you in a company car, your name, you know what I'm saying? You known just off top. You know what I'm saying? Your whole profile is known, but to just do shit like that and not give a fuck, we dealing with some crazy individuals, right? My advice, stay on point. Stay on point anytime you jump in the Uber. You know what I'm saying? Intoxicated, sober, whatever, don't matter. Stay on point. Get off your phone, put your phone up. Whatever your ride is, let your people know where you at, your location, boom, bam, and you know how to put your phone up till you get to your point. You know what I'm saying? And because it's just too much shit going on, and I see that these phones is a big distraction for a lot of people out here. A lot of people. And it's just not with the Uber, it's just other shit to where safety is not even concerned now because they caught up in their phones and shit. You know what I'm saying? So, be mindful, even if you watch the news, you don't watch the news. This shit is serious. Just because it didn't happen to you or somebody you don't know, you can be that next individual. You know what I'm saying? Be mindful of your surroundings and what you're doing when you're in traffic. You jumping in these Ubers, pay attention to what you're doing. This shit is serious. And I just want to get that out there because again, I got a lot of people that ride Ubers.
Right.
You
No, that's
know, and it ain't just females that they doing this. They doing this shit to wherever they feel they can take advantage of, and that shit
yeah.
not cool.
It's
You know
it's
what I'm saying?
definitely
And that's some real shit. We need to keep that out there. You know,
it, it's definitely a thing going on, man. That's a good one to speak on, and just to even like that Uber shit is really scary though,
right,
because it's pretty much anybody. All you got to do is sign up. There's no background check. For something so important, which is moving people. Like I don't think you could be a bus driver without a background check, right?
right,
But nowadays, you could just start an app that say you shuttle people and you ride around in your own bus type of shit. You could get it, buy an old shuttle, refurbish that motherfucker, put an app out and say you shuttle people. And now you don't know if this motherfucker killer or what he do or whatever. Because there's no
So,
background check on people creating their own app and just doing whatever, calling themselves entrepreneurs and shit.
right.
so
Right.
let's run it like this though. Run this question. You want AI to take over that? Because then ain't that safe now? Because do we trust AI more than we trust people?
No, I don't
I
want
mean,
AI to take
I
over
don't
that.
listen.
I don't
I'm
want
not. I'm
AI to
not
take over
comfortable
that.
with AI walking in the house, cooking dinner, breakfast, all of those shit. I'm not comfortable with AI. Just period. Just having that access, that type of power.
But am I
That's
more comfortable with putting like if I had a kid that I needed to get somewhere, I can't put that kid in the car with an adult, but I could put that kid in a self-driving car to get
I don't
there.
have a
Ain't nobody
relationship
gonna
with
fuck with the
AI.
kid on it. They got that.
I'm not used to that type of lifestyle. So I'm not comfortable with that to say, yeah, I'd rather do that than this because that shit's still not safe. You
No,
know what I'm
no, but I
saying?
mean, we never comfortable with nothing until it gets here and we try it out and then we get comfortable with it and then we say, okay, yeah, this was better. It's like I remember when I was saying I'm gonna get out and I ain't gonna have no motherfucking cell phone. I don't need nobody being able to just contact me any time of the day. And then the homie was like, oh, for real? That's how you feel? And then the nigga gave me a bar of the phone for like about a week. And then when he asked for it back, he was like, well, hold on, man. I thought you wasn't. I was like, nigga, I just got up. I've been up all night fucking with you. He said, yeah, nigga, you just didn't know that yet. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but see, no, I still, my thing overall safety. Like I said, safety, hands down.
Right.
See, again, we're going, like I just said earlier, right? We banking on technology to be our history. When before technology, our history, we learned how to protect ourselves. See, that's what we fall off from. Technology done got in our hand. We got our head down our phone 24/7. I say we because we as people, all races, everybody. I look as I'm in traffic, even motherfuckers got their heads down in the phone. That ain't how you was taught. You
See,
know what I'm saying? And for the people that have people that do that shit, that again, Stop thinking technology is your lifesaver.
Right. See, I
Even
feel
though
like
this is the world we caught up in, stop thinking this shit your lifesaver. Again, we forget about all the shit naturally that we grew up on because technology said we can do this and it's here. Technology say you do it like this and you know. Now you didn't forgot everything history wise because technology told you how to do it another way. And now that's what you're immune to.
facts.
What, what,
I want to answer face though. You know why I wouldn't want AI to do it, bro? Because it still wouldn't be safe. Because one thing you can do with a computer, the right person can hack it. The right person can manipulate it. The right person could do that to a computer. So that's why I wouldn't want AI to do it. You could get fake, you could falsify shit, but when just do an old fashioned background check. I need your fingerprints. I need your social security number so I can backtrack you, not the name you give me, not the fake social security you got, not the fake ID number you got, not the fake LLC you got to get your job, whatever, none of that shit. I need your original fucking fingerprints. I need your motherfucking social security number, and I need your ID number. And that's how you monitor motherfuckers who driving Ubers. You
Hey,
give them
just
their
think,
business.
hey, and to quote a smart ancient man in history, um, my nigga,
You
you
keep saying
saying
business.
exactly what I was saying. Now we know what I was talking about when I said about the board hearings. Nigga can manipulate that algorithm, man. Nigga gonna figure it out. So you can't trust it 100% because the motherfucker can always get in there for good or for bad. Can get in there and tweak some shit around and get the outcome that he's looking for, because that's what a computer is.
So yeah,
hey,
fuck it.
look,
I mean, in that aspect, right? Because you outside and you can do that shit. I still don't agree with that shit on the parole, nigga. I still don't agree with that shit on the parole, nigga. But on the
hey,
outside, you
Yo,
can
look.
manipulate your ID and your name and all that shit to get an
Hey, look,
Uber
let me share.
job,
Look,
nigga.
let me say this real quick, right? You see the high power places that was getting hacked, Pentagon, White House, all these motherfuckers getting hacked through other countries and shit like that. When the fuck you think AI ain't gonna get hacked?
nigga, the Pentagon and the White House got hacked by a 16-year-old, nigga.
So
Shut
why do
that
you
shit
think
down.
AI can't be hacked though? This is what I'm saying. So why do you think AI can't be hacked?
It can. It can be hacked. It can be hacked
So
by
so
just
why? So okay, you got a
it can
computer
be
driving some drunk females around, right? You got a
hacked.
motherfucker, you got cameras in the car, you got a motherfucker, I'm gonna hack this car and let them think that this computer gonna take them where the fuck they going and they don't go where they going. Again, right? That shit is not safe. None of that shit is safe.
That's because
Protect
technology.
yourself, my nigga. Protect yourself. Hands down, protect yourself.
And
Fuck
then
that.
no,
Safety.
to
Protect
go along
yourself.
with to go along with that, technology is a race. So that's why you protect yourself by utilizing your technology. If you're gonna utilize, if you're gonna go off the grid, then nigga ain't talking about getting in the Uber anyway. You finna be on a horse carriage with you gonna have to call the Amish niggas to come take you to the swap meet. You know what I'm saying? So, but
Right.
if you fucking with a life in America right now, in the world right now, you just like me. I'm in the phone right now. We on the freeway. I'm in the phone, facing the motherfucker, because I'm doing something. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Because I'm pimping this technology to do something. You feel me? Now I'm not gonna be afraid of this motherfucker. And God, man, I hate when I don't hate, but man, I dislike it when I go to Francisco Homes. When I get there, my job is like I just go in that motherfucker and whoever old in this motherfucker been locked down a long time, been 20, 30 years, give me your tech. I'm gonna show you how to fuck with it while I'm here. So when I get there, all kinds of niggas run down the stairs with their Bluetooth speakers and they cell phones and all of this shit. I watch this shit. The nigga didn't even. All right, give me this. Let me see. All right, look, huh? Boom. You need to know something. You go here. You do this. Boom. Okay, look. You turn this on by going here. You go that. Bop, bop, bop. I'm telling them niggas, don't fucking be the nigga that's against what the fuck is going on. This is what the fuck is going on. And if we can pimp it, then we can get the outcome that we're looking for. No different than getting that board date. You can get it. You know what I'm saying? No matter, they had to make the system at least appear to be fair. So that means if it has to appear to be fair, there's a quota of people that's going. So my thing is, man, like you saying, secure yourself. Give yourself the best shot. Learn what you got to learn and put yourself in the best position, whether you going to board or you getting in the motherfucking Uber. Protect yourself by understanding.
Right. No, real shit. Both of y'all right on that. And the thing is too, I do feel the corporation itself have a duty to protect the participants of its business. I mean, the patrons of its business. It's like this. And the thing is, it's cheaper to pay the lawsuits than to change the system. That's what's so crazy about it. That's why they always.
That proved to be wrong, and that's why I'm here talking to you right now. Because they only that had a threshold, they had a break, and then the lawsuits outweighed the profit. So then they said, get them out of here, send them to transitional homes. Now let them go home, and we make money from them on the streets because we can't make money from them in here because they're suing them.
Yeah, that's the prison. I'm talking about when you have businesses like Uber and these companies like that allow a lot of these lawsuits, and they keep hiring people who they don't know about, who they don't know the background on, who they just let get an app, sign up. Oh, you got a car? No. You want a car? Because we'll take that out your monthly whoopty whoop whoop. And you know what I'm saying? And now we'll pay for you a new car, you rolling, and they still don't know who the fuck you are, and they done bought you a car. Well, you buying it from them, but it's all a system. But they will put your ass out there, and we about to close out in 2 minutes, a minute and a half, y'all. So we saying our downloads and shit. But yeah, I just want to say, like the homie say, protect yourself. But these companies also have a right to protect the people. You know what I'm saying? So they should do old school background checks. Make people send in them goddamn fingerprints. You gotta be who you are. And we gotta know if you've been in jail for fucking sex trafficking. We gotta know if you got some motherfucking rape cases under your belt.
Any
We
type
gotta
of
know
spot on your jacket to that nature, period.
right.
You
We
know what I'm
gotta know though.
saying?
But I'm saying if they do the real background checks, that kind of smut will come up, and then they
Right.
will have a choice to where they gonna be able to decide if they gonna hire this motherfucker or not, which they shouldn't. But see, if they did that, you know how many motherfuckers wouldn't be working. You know how many percentage
But
of
see,
Uber drivers would
they're not
fall
able to
off.
work. Yeah, right. See, they're not able to work in certain places anyway for the background check. You know what I'm saying? So that particular job right there for sure shouldn't be one job they do. For sure. You know why? Because kids take Ubers.
Right.
You know what I'm
So,
saying? Motherfuckers put their kids in Ubers and let them go off on their own. Again, safety. They don't know safety. They not taught safety. Kids jumping Ubers, what they do, they on their phones, not paying attention to nothing.
all right,
Just like in
PJ.
the dope.
Since we about to get out of here, we at that time. You the last one on the mic. I'm gonna go to you first. Name something a couple should do to keep their relationship strong.
Keep that shit 100.
Face. Name something a family should do to keep the family strong.
Eat dinner every day
Together or just
together.
eat. There you go.
Together.
Right. And if I'm gonna say something just for people to stay strong, it's only one of you. You decide what's gonna happen in your life, believe it or not. No matter what happened to you, no matter the ups or downs, it's still on you to make the decisions of what's gonna happen next, man. So, boom. Nobody can tell the future, but you can make the present. We out of here, y'all. Y'all stay safe. We're gonna do the same. Peace.